Is everything else rolling? Okay. Every day before the show, it's just like a checklist. Is this going to the computers in the office running to tape the show? Is the VCR in here running to tape the show? Feel like the captain of a starship. All the doors closed? All right. Does anything sound different? I don't guess it does. No. All right. I'm mistaken. Let me check with Eddie on something before we start. All right. You see how much cash I got on me? Oh, my God. Look at this, a $20 bill. Are you ready?
Okay.
You know what we were doing earlier? Say it without laughing.
I can't even think it without laughing.
Say it.
Okay. The Dan Lewis Show.
You guys just can't wait till I leave the room just so you can beat up on me.
You're in the room now. We were doing this on Instant Messenger earlier today. Try it again.
I'm trying to think of something sad. The Dan Lewis Show.
Give him the 20. He said it without laughing. He can laugh after.
We'll work on it. We'll try it again tomorrow. Okay. Did you work with your squirrels over the weekend, Dan?
Yeah, I did.
And what happened? What?
I'm getting so used to it now, I didn't even notice he said squirrels. Just still working with them, trying to get them to sound a little more natural. They're still too nervous. And
are they doing there?
No.
Hey, Dan. Yes, Dan. Hey, Dan. Mm-hmm. Well, Dan. I see, Dan. You're right, Dan. Ooh. Did you tape anything?
Yeah, I did, but nothing worth using. I haven't edited anything down yet.
Makes no difference. Yeah, I saw you looking around when I brought it up like there was supposed to be a tape laying out or something. No tape?
No.
We're never going to hear a tape, are we?
Probably not, no.
Why not?
Because I don't want anything on the air yet. I want it to sound, by the time we get to the point where we go on the air, I want it to actually sound good.
All right, well,
What if Bob points at you and says, next Monday?
You ready?
Then,
by the way, when you're doing a talk show, you don't get the luxury of waiting around till it sounds good.
I'm aware of that.
I can point at different shows, but I'm too busy right now.
At this point, I'm only getting to work with them one day a week. Mm-hmm. And actually, because we went to Jamaica and left you behind, we've only had a chance to work together 2 days. So I want to spend some more time working with them before I put anything on the air.
Does each one of them have his own habit trail? I don't know where that's from. You can have the $20 if you want it, man.
No, that's fine. I don't need the $20. Give it to Eddie.
Eddie hasn't done it yet. Do it, Eddie. Look at me when you do it. Don't look away.
I can't look.
Look at me. So you're going to work with this? When it goes on, I'm going to support it like it was a show of my own.
Yeah. And I appreciate that, and I want you to be able to support a decent product.
I don't care. I'll do it.
I know you don't care.
I'll do it regardless, because that's what friends do.
I appreciate that very much.
Friends support friends, even though other friends think they've gotten too big for their own britches and want to go off and do their own shows. That's what true friends do. Right. So you're going to work with the squirrels this week?
Yeah.
Every night?
No, I can't during the night. But
why not?
There are other factors involved.
They have jobs?
Yes.
Okay. Or do you have to go home?
Well, I do like to spend some small amount of time with my family.
I'm telling you, Dan, doing a talk show is going to take every ounce of your life.
I know.
And can you do that? Because you got Will, you got your daughter, you got Laura running around with her midriff hanging out. She's going to turn into a cheater. Oh, I'm going by your house. Oh, how great, because he won't be on the same time that we are. Now you just stop by, visit. I've never been to your house anyway. Never been invited. Stop by, check on your family.
Yeah.
Like you drive that far.
It's not like, he's going to drop in and surprise you. You'll hear it on the radio. Perfect.
Stop by. Keep Laura company.
My little boy will crawl in your lap.
Sorry, he can go hold the camera. Excuse me a second, if you would. All right, Eddie, try it again. $20. Look at me. No money for you.
That's not fair, man. Squirrel face when I'm trying to do it's not good.
Holds up the little hand.
7 days a week it's going to take of your life.
Yes, I know.
You ready to commit that much time?
I will have to.
The pressure is just unbearable.
At the moment, I commit myself to this show as opposed to working on that. During the week, I feel guilty if I'm not doing stuff for this show. So.
When did that start?
God. Just beat up on Dan Day, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I feel sorry for you. Normally it's me, so I'm staying out of the way.
But when Dan goes, guess who gets all my loving?
Oh, crap. Don't leave.
By the way, I think an ad already went into, is that Faith Hill on the middle TV up there?
Yes.
Oh, man. When are they going to move is that? That's her glasses. Where are my glasses? God, I love looking at her. I don't care how many kids she's had. I don't care what she's talking about.
Don't even have the sound on.
Have you seen the poster that Wild 100 has in the hall over there?
Yes.
It's like a great big close-up. I don't know if it's the cover of her new album. But, I mean, it's so close you can see pores and everything, and she's still hot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the cover shot. There's no sound. We're just standing here watching Faith Hill.
What do we need sound for?
Okay.
God, the data mute. That's going to be my next relationship book, The Data Mute.
You hear I'm trying to look at that article I had about her. She's insecure about her looks.
Most really hot chicks are. That's why they take forever to leave the house. I dated a girl that looked a lot like her. Remember the tall blonde, Dan?
I'm sorry? You said a lot like her, and then I didn't understand the next sentence. Faith Hill.
Yeah. Girl I used to date used to look a lot like her. Tall blonde.
I can't remember.
Twin sisters.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, okay. She was the one you could never make the Dan Lewis show.
The other sister was the one that was the devil.
Oh, there were three of them. There were two twin sisters, and then there was the older one. They were all hot. I mean, their parents were just beautiful baby makers. If they wanted to sell them, turn them into whores or porn stars or whatever, and just sell their babies, every one of them was hot.
Twins.
But every single one of them was also a nut. And I mean, the oldest one, really hot, big yams. But she was bipolar. Severely. Geez. And she was always getting into our relationship. Well, here's how you need to handle this. So then she'd get in her sister's business. It trickled down to me. What am I talking about?
How long did you date her? Faith Hill. Her insecurities.
Oh, yeah.
It was in Country Weekly magazine.
Anyway, so she would spend, you couldn't make plans to go anywhere. I mean, you could, but don't set a time to it, because you ain't going to make it. I figured that out second date. Made a reservation for 7:30 at some place. 7:30, she's still in the shower. God. So I called and I moved it to 8:30. At that point, I just canceled and never made reservations anywhere else again because I knew we'd never make it.
Well, they can't go out without everything being absolutely perfect. They have to maintain that image all the time.
But she didn't need makeup. I don't like dating chicks that gotta wear a lot of makeup because when it comes off, you don't want the ugh factor.
It doesn't matter what you say or how much you try to reassure her that she's beautiful without the makeup. It doesn't matter. They're going to put it on anyway. They got to be perfect every moment of every day.
The nutty blonde I dated used to freshen her makeup, and I swear to God, right before we go into a 7-Eleven, she'd pull a little mirror down, what are you doing? What are you doing this for? I just want to look good.
In case anybody sees her.
I'll be inside.
Eddie, ready? Try again. Look at me.
I can do it.
All right.
Try doing it looking at me.
No, he's gonna.
That's even worse. That's what I thought.
We'll try again later. What does it say about her and her problem?
I found the quote. She goes, I've got an incredibly supportive husband, and I do lean on Tim a lot, but some things you just have to go through. This is Faith Hill talking to you, especially as a woman. Silly, crazy things like, I hate the way I look, or no matter what I do, I'm just not happy with myself. That kind of PMS stuff, blah, blah, blah. She hates the way she looks.
Does she have a new album out?
That I do not know.
Yes.
Okay.
Dan, could you get the...
Go over to Wild 100 and see if I can get a copy.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
They must be trying to do with her what Leanne Rimes is trying to do, which is crossover.
Leanne Rimes is turning into a little slut.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for her firstborn.
Won't be long. She's married now.
What does that have to do with the porn coming out?
Porn. I'm sorry. I thought you said born. My bad.
Oh, no. Screw that. Yeah. Her new video with canned side breast exposure, hanging out, bent over, makeup.
They try to get away from the little girl image. You know, she grew up being 14 and everybody still thinks of her as a little kid.
I would too.
Ignore that.
I'm lost again.
We're just talking about hot country artists that are doing crossover.
Oh, I don't care about Faith Hill's music. But I guess if they've got the poster up over across the hall, they're playing it.
They're trying to make them both pop. There's more money in pop right now. Country is a dying format, unfortunately. It's going through.
Yeah, somebody sent me an email, said Dorsey was doing an appearance. I mean, things must be bad in country. I think he was at a oil and lube or what?
Yeah. Yeah. Not even in town. It was in Canton.
He was doing an appearance in Canton?
On the weekend.
What was it?
God, it was like a tuned-up place.
Annie Granatelli?
No.
Is he the new Annie Granatelli? He's about that size.
No.
Put him in a great big raincoat, a fedora. He's the new Annie Granatelli.
Yeah. This far away from foundation repair commercials.
Did they have it?
They're going to dig it up and bring it over here.
Okay. Yeah, something's got to be sucking in country if Terry's having to drive out to Canton to do appearances.
On a Saturday, yeah.
At a Lubin tune. He was doing okay for a while. He had those GMC truck spots. Then he got bigger than the product.
No. He put on a little bit of weight, but
he's huge.
He quit smoking.
So?
He had a heart attack. He quit smoking, so he started eating.
So he's still going to die of a heart attack.
Well, yeah. I don't.
Either way, you lose. Mama, one of them trucks is talking to me again.
No, that's the Terry Dorsey. You sure?
Is it the one with the gap in the grill? That's the one.
God.
What?
Nothing. You're just...
He's a nice guy. I like him. He's just butt ugly.
You're in rare form today. You just getting everybody across the board.
I've been on a roll for about a week. I don't know why. It means I'm this close from crashing and burning.
No.
Either today's show will absolutely blow, or we're on a roll for another couple of days. It seems to come in waves.
We're on a roll.
Did we get Laura Miller's underwear yet, by the way?
No, we have not.
Since we have this fabulous idea from Reed, our general manager, collecting underwear to auction off. You know, actually, I'd like Jennifer Love Hewitt's bra. We've been talking squirrel covers, but actually just a bra. And knowing that those big blacktoids were just sitting in those. Mm-hmm. I think I'd still do Faith Hill even after a couple of kids.
Oh, yeah. She's still incredible. And she's probably kept that body in shape because she has to perform.
Yeah, but her cans could go bad and you wouldn't know it. That's all right. I'd scoop them up.
She probably, if she needed to, had surgery because they got the cash.
I kind of go in waves to where sometimes I'm really into the nice, big, fake, firm cans, and then sometimes, you know what? It ain't bad if they're kind of sloshy. Smack them around while you're banging them.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Like that Tawny, what's her name, Stone? Little chick on the internet?
No, those are nice.
Those are nice, and those are real, aren't they?
Yeah. Those are real, but what I'm saying is I could go even a little saggier than that. Just turn them around, grab them, shake them like little, hang on, I'll think. Something.
Yeah.
God, look at that picture. And they even included cleavage of Faith Hill on the cover of her album.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Is this just one song?
I didn't have a chance to look at it, probably.
She looks all tan, too. Yeah. Look at that.
Just one tear running down your cheek. Maybe I could.
I don't like the way I look.
I'd get some sleep if I had.
It's because you ain't got my little liquid love babies dribbling off your chin. then you're ready to go outside.
Would be well.
Yeah, this doesn't have anything indicative of country music in it at all. No steel guitar.
Nope. This also may be the pop remix.
Oh, that's right. They do two versions, right?
Yeah.
If your love could be caged, honey, I would hold
What?
the key and conceal it under.
Dan says this is the country version remix at this next cut. All right, so this is the pop mix.
Right.
Here's the country mix.
She wrote, call me.
I still love this song. You know, Billy's going to sing this weekend at the White Trash Party. Yeah.
I'd be all alone. She wrote, call me in the dirt on the hood of my truck. About a year ago.
I got a feeling since Everett's playing back up, it's not going to sound just like this.
With my sorrow and shame, I was drinking and cheating and lying. A wild man, no woman would ever take.
Billy's going to be singing this, and in the background, you're going to hear Everett playing Eruption from Van Halen.
Call me.
All right, the lovely Billy Lee Davis playing this weekend at White Trash Party at Jay Gilligan's on Friday. All right. I don't even care about any more of this Faith Hill stuff. I just look at the album cover. Anybody else want to look at it?
I would. Okay, when you're done. Cry. It's lovely.
Anybody else want to look at it? Eddie? We need a break? I'll break if you can do it.
No commercials today.
The Dan Lewis Show.
He got all the way through it.
Yeah, all right, we'll take a break. Is that? Is that Dick Van Dyke? What is that? Andy Griffith. Yeah, without the whistling. I don't need the whistling thing. All right, help. I've never heard this version. Oh, there it is. All right.
Words that go with this song, aren't there?
Yeah, I think it's called Down by the Fishing Hole or something. Eating Helen's Crumb or something. Let's see. I'd have done her. They always tried to fix him up with people and it never worked out. Where the one that finally worked out was Crump. I'd have banged Riddle Lee, too. She was on there a lot. All right, enough of that. Okay. I'll take this and we'll start news. Yeah, Jim?
Hey, what's going on, Russ? You don't sound too happy today.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. You ready to go with news? Sure. Eddie, I need the news thingy, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. 3:38, J.D. Ryan's on the news. 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. That news is brought to us by The Lodge. Eddie will be out there Wednesday, Spangler Road on Northwest Highway from 11:30 until 1:30 in the afternoon, preparing for the big race that night. Come and see the Barstool Racing that night at The Lodge. Bobby Archer will be signing autographs, and Eddie will have tickets to the White Trash Party. Again, 11:30 to 1:30 this Wednesday afternoon at The Lodge.
I missed it. What race?
They're doing Barstool races that night. Wednesday night.
At The Lodge?
At The Lodge, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, they have motorized bar stools, as I understand, and they actually...
Oh, I've seen one of those. Who's that guy that owns all the topless bars out in the mid-cities? Andy something, isn't it?
Yeah.
He had one of those at his house.
Oh, you rode around on it?
Yeah.
I remember that.
I don't like those.
Why?
Scary as hell.
Yeah.
And the flip-over race, it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
All right, so they're doing Barstool races there.
Yes.
Eddie will have the White Trash tickets if you haven't got yours yet. Come out and see him.
All right.
It is Monday, October 14th, 2002. Thomas Dolby, 44 years old today. Harry Anderson of Night Court is 50. Ralph Lauren is 63. Roger Moore, 75. Yeah. Did you get the audio? Yeah. Okay. The speed cut. No, it's not. I'm sorry. We're not there yet. Saturday, North Texas was a sea of red and burnt orange despite Texas' 35-24 loss to Oklahoma. The Dallas Convention and Visitors Bureau estimates that about 80,000 people came in town.
Oh, who won the game?
And dropped about $21 million.
Did you say that already?
Yes. Texas lost. 35-24. Third year in a row.
I said they were going to lose, didn't I?
You said, yeah, you picked Oklahoma and over. I picked Texas and under. So you...
Where's my money?
You won.
How long before we get our money? Where's Thomas?
I don't know.
Somebody get my bookie on the blower.
Careful.
What?
Nothing.
It's all a bit. This ain't real.
I know it. Speaking of football.
No, really, I want to know where my money is.
Well, get him on the phone.
I want to find out how much I won. Does this pay off like 1-to-1 odds?
I don't know what the odds are, but Texas was favored to win, weren't they?
I think by 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas.
Yes.
Where's my money, bitch?
Tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? I bet if my bookie wanted it, I'd have to give. If I lost, my bookie would want it today.
No, tomorrow.
Now, how does this work?
Oh?
This is my first excursion into the world of organized crime.
I'll get the money from him and deliver it to you.
Okay, well, how?
Do you want to know how everyone did?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we'll start off with you.
Okay.
For the first half, you bet the under, you lost.
Okay, because they had more points than
21.
Right.
Okay. Because now I understand the over-under.
Right.
Okay, and the over-under for the first half was, what, 21 and a half?
21 and a half, and they ended up at 27.
Okay. All right, so I lost that.
For the game, you bet the under. And you bet $10 on each of these.
Okay.
And
So
you
far I've lost
that.
$20.
Yes.
Okay.
22, actually.
Why 22?
Juice.
Oh, that's right, the VIG.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
The VIG and the nut.
You picked OU
Right.
to win the game, which they did.
Yes.
You bet 80 on that, so you won a grand total of $58.
22 from 80? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't have to give in the $22 to get my
Right.
Okay. The bookie just gives me the 58.
Right.
Okay, good. I like this.
Uh-huh.
All right, what about JD?
JD bet $10 on the under for the game. He lost. And he bet 20 on Texas. He lost that, too. So he owes $33.
Ha! What if I don't pay?
Oh.
Whatever. Give it a shot. You know what? I've always seen on TV what happens. I want to see if it happens in real life.
Yeah.
Don't pay.
I love the way Eddie just bent around in the corner and looked at me like, that's smart. Do that.
Go ahead. Really, at what point would they actually come after you, Thomas?
Take a lot.
Okay, don't pay.
What do you get for $30? I mean, they're going to break a leg for $30.
I don't know. I've seen it on TV.
Not for $30.
Huggy Bear didn't pay off his gambling winnings one time. They took his gold ring with his hand still attached to it.
Probably more than $30. Well, they slapped
The ring,
around.
maybe, but not the hand.
Okay, I'll pay him.
You get bitch slapped for $30. That's almost worth it. All right, so JD's in the hole 33? Okay, because it's 30 plus the juice.
Why am I going to pay the juice? I lost.
Because you lost. That's the way it works.
Oh, I thought you only paid that when you won.
No.
No. So,
What about Dan? Yeah.
Dan bet the under for the first half. Bet 20 on that. He lost.
Okay.
Bet the over for the game. He bet 20 on that. He won.
So that's a wash. Is that a wash, or does he owe a couple of dollars for the juice?
He owes a couple dollars.
You got to pay the juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he bet 60 on OU. So he ends up with a grand total of winning $58.
Okay. What about Eddie?
Eddie bet 5 on the under for the first half. He lost that. He bet 5 on the over for the game. He won that. Then he bet 10 on Texas. He lost that. So he lost $9.50.
The Dan Lewis Show.
The offer's gone.
Man. He was stone cold that time. Give him the 20.
I'll give him 10. Hold on. See if
I'll
I can-
cover his debt.
$10 will cover it, won't it? Here, Eddie.
Why I don't gamble.
There. Oh, wait. You need money for the VIG?
No, I think it was $9.50.
Yeah.
Does that include the juice?
Uh-huh.
All right. There, Eddie. I took care of it. All right. What about, how did Everett do?
Everett swept. He won 140.
Oh, you got everything?
Yeah. He bet the over and then OU.
How funny that the attorney wins at gambling. Illegal gambling, I might add.
Yeah.
And he knows about the VIG and the juice and everything else. What exactly do they do there at Burloff and Newton? I bet it's just a big bookie thing.
Criminal defense.
Front.
Bags of money going in and out every day. Guys in black suits getting out of black cars with fedoras on. They walk in, they walk out. Nothing happens there.
Yeah, being that he does criminal defense, he might have run across a bookie or two.
That's strange. All right, so how do we get our money? Do we get it in cash, or does it come in a check from the bookie?
No, cash.
Okay, good. Yeah, because it's not traceable, right?
Right.
Okay. We be bringing our money up tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have your cash.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Thomas.
You're welcome.
All right.
I won 300 at Shreveport, so I don't care. I'm all right. I'm up for the weekend.
Did you go to Shreveport over the weekend?
Yeah. I went out to Commerce to see my kid, and then I got a wild hair and went to Shreveport.
By yourself?
Yep.
You didn't take Joy?
No, she was...
You went someplace without Joy?
Yes.
You left your house without Joy in tow.
Yes, she was doing something else. Quit it.
Tell me again.
I went to Shreveport.
Without Joy?
Yes.
Did the doctors finally separate you two?
I also went to an appearance over the weekend without her.
Where?
Down under Pub and Grove.
Why?
Because she was doing something else.
You don't get points just because you didn't take a girlfriend to an appearance.
I know.
This isn't Tyler Radio.
Was she gone for the weekend?
No, she was doing something with the family.
Huh?
She on a period.
No.
Okay. That's the only reason I wouldn't take her.
No. But I had $300 on a dollar slot and walked away.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's also 2 o'clock in the morning, so time to leave.
Did you stay out there or you come back home?
Oh, stupid. I got in my car and drove home.
After having a bunch of free watered down drinks?
Nah, I wasn't doing that.
Okay. So then you decided to come home?
Yeah. Breaking one law at a time's plenty. Yeah, I came home. I was stupid. I got halfway here and I pulled over into a rest stop to sleep. Never pull over into a rest stop in the middle of the night. There's things that go on there that, dude.
Ooh, what happened?
I don't know. I stayed in the car, but there's people walking around, going in and out. And I don't mean just going to the bathroom and coming back out. People walking around from car to car, truck to truck.
I think that's what Everett's law offices are.
The rest stop.
Mm-hmm.
I slept with my gun in my hand. It was frightening.
Were you that tired you couldn't
I
drive
was just
back?
exhausted. I was afraid I was going to fall asleep. I got here back here about 6. Anyway, more news.
All right, go ahead.
Speaking of coming in at 6 in the morning, they were already at Texas Stadium when I drove by. That's how early I got in. And Quincy Carter didn't miss. This will be cut number 1, by the way. Antonio Bryant for the game-winning touchdown this time. He even hit him in a crowd a week after overthrowing Bryant, streaking down the field wide open. Carter found the rookie receiver for a much tougher 24-yard TD with 56 seconds left yesterday to complete the Dallas Cowboys' dramatic 14-13 comeback over Carolina. Did you see any of the game at all?
No.
Okay.
So sports?
Stupid question.
You know what's funny was I was driving around Saturday trying to find the Texas OU game on the radio. I was out of my mind. I kept calling Thomas because he was at a bar someplace watching the game, finding the updates and what's going on. I finally lost interest. Then
It wasn't on the radio.
well, I found it on 1170. It's like a radio station out of Oklahoma. But I didn't hear the end of the game, so I didn't know how it went. And I couldn't remember the bet. But it's cool when you got money on it.
Yeah.
God, I love organized crime.
Got one is Antonio Bryant.
Who was that?
This is the guy that caught the big winning touchdown.
Okay.
And it was a nice play.
Where'd you get the audio?
We got this from WFA.
You were on the sidelines?
Oh, yeah. I was talking to him in the locker room, yeah.
You could probably get audio from K-Love since it's our sister station.
Yeah.
And just steal it from them.
I could do that.
We'd still get a C and D, but we wouldn't have to pay any attention to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, Coach looked at me and said, hey, are you going to be able to play? I said, yeah, Coach, I'm still ready. You know, I wasn't going to be.
All right.
What?
Who is this really?
Antonio Bryant. Talking about, he was late to the game.
Is that what he's saying here?
It's explaining, yes.
Is he explaining he was late?
No.
Because right now, I don't know what he's talking about.
He was late, not to the game, but he was late for show up. So
what is show up?
You know, they have a certain time they have to be at the stadium.
Got it.
He was late, so they penalized him one whole play. They didn't let him play the very first play. He played the second play.
Oh.
And the coach said, is your head still in it even though we penalized you this terrible thing? And he said, that's what he's explaining here. Yes, my head's still in the game.
All right. So he had timeout and he goes...
Basically.
Right.
For showing up late.
Okay.
And, you know, Coach looked at me and said, hey, are you going to be able to play? I said, yeah, Coach, I'm still ready. You know, I wasn't going to be unmotivated because of that. I stayed, you know, in my game, and I knew I was going to have a great game. I knew that was it, so I had to keep my focus.
I'm lost. I got most of it. I feel like I'm in a Spanish class. And the instructor is reciting something, and it's like, you're so close to grasping it, and then it falls apart. Yeah. What did he just say?
He just says...
Did he say something about the foe?
I missed that part.
All right.
Coach.
And, you know, I wasn't game. I knew that was it, so I had to keep my focus.
Keep my focus.
You know,
keep my focus.
Keep my focus.
Yes.
Man, this is worse than Emmett Smith's Powerade commercial. Yeah, we'll talk about him later.
Okay.
Boot punch.
Breathing, and all you hear is like...
And then the second cut is him talking about the play is what he's going to discuss. They weren't going to...
Don't tell me what he says.
Okay.
In fact, don't even set it up.
All right, go ahead.
It's a lot more fun when I'm guessing.
Well, I asked Coach Sam on the sideline, Coach, man, what about the Z-post? What about this? He's like, you got to...
All right, Coach is on the sideline?
Yes.
All right.
I asked the coach on the sideline.
Don't help me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll never learn if you help me.
Well, I asked Coach Sam on the sideline, Coach, man, what about the Z-post? What about this?
Z-post, I'm guessing that's some kind of run.
That's the play.
Okay.
That's the play they ran to win the game.
Got it.
Well, I asked Coach Sam on the sideline, Coach, man, what about the Z-post? What about this? He's like, you got to be patient. You know, everybody see me getting hyped and stuff, and they just kept saying, be patient. When it come, it come. You know, and before it came, I went to Derrick Ross, and I told him, I said, I'm going to catch the game winner. And he looked at me, and I said, what? You know what I mean? Then we go out there, and he called the Z-post, and I'm like, ooh.
I got most of that.
There you go. Not too bad.
Anything else?
No, they won. It's at 14-13.
You watch. Everybody, they'll be looking at the Cowboys now going, all right,
yeah,
you're back.
Well, their first touchdown was a fluke. One of the other players tipped the ball, and it went up in the air and into the guy's hands. You'd have totally missed the play if the other player, I mean, you ought to get an assist if they did that in football because he tipped the ball and went into the guy's hands.
Probably looked in his hands and went, let's do it.
I should do something now.
Yeah, because first of all, who's the quarterback?
Quincy Carter.
Yeah. He's not consistent.
That's it.
If they did this every game,
yeah,
you could say, hey, you know what? He's on a roll. But they've been getting their asses beat too badly just to look at one game and go, well, finally, now it's kicked in the last, 50 seconds of the game or something like that?
56. But
that does sound like a Cowboy comeback.
But the first score was fluke. He would have, if the other guy hadn't touched the ball, he would have missed it totally because the ball was wobbly and low and everything else.
Man, you caught the ball. But I do.
Oh, no.
Run.
That's Coach. Which way?
Go ahead.
Reverend Billy Graham coming to Dallas-Fort Worth this week to bring the gospel of a new generation to Texans. He's 83. He's making his first.
Is he really?
83 years old.
Where's he going to be?
Texas Stadium. Making his first appearance.
I bet he beats the Cowboys.
Since 1971, when the then Dallas Cowboy coach Tom Landry helped him launch his big meetings at the new Texas Stadium. He's scheduled to preach on 3 of the 4 days. Meetings begin Thursday at the stadium. It's free, by the way, the Metroplex Mission with Billy Graham is what they're calling it. Gospel singer CeCe Winan will be there, as well as country star Randy Travis. The world-renowned evangelist suffers from Parkinson's disease and has been in frail health. What?
Nothing.
All right. Last week, 37-year-old Arthur Schoen of Baltimore accidentally or intentionally broke the passenger side window of his boss's minivan. Either way, he thought he was going to be in some trouble, so he figured a way out of it. He basically said, the sniper did it. Arthur even poked a hole into the car seat like it was a bullet hole. Of course, the FBI, CIA, National Security Agency, everybody showed up and pretty much busted him. And on a related note, a manager of the North Stafford Burger King has been charged under the anti-terrorism law for crying wolf on 911 about a rooftop rifleman the other day. Over the weekend, he basically wanted the day off from the Burger King to look for a new place to live. So he said he saw a rifleman on the shopping mall across the way.
These people are losing their minds.
He got his day off. And he got a place to stay, too.
I'm surprised that sheriff in Maryland.
Right.
Is that what he is, Sheriff?
Moose. Sheriff Moose.
Is it Moose?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know how he tolerates the media.
Yeah.
He's lost it a couple of times. He's scolded a few people for asking stupid questions.
Excuse me, Sheriff Moose.
Yes.
You think you'll actually ever catch the guy?
Who said that?
I did.
Who's next? All you got to do is pop one of them, and the stupid questions will stop. You have to make an example. You don't even have to shoot somebody good. Shoot somebody from the Observer or something like that. You don't have to start with a major metropolitan newspaper. You can work your way up. Start with a free rag.
Ask them who they work for first, then.
Yeah.
Who said that? Me?
Did your paper cost?
No.
Who's next? Go ahead.
Okay.
Do we have to break? We're behind. All right, wrap it up.
News and information brought to us by Sam's Boat. I'll see you out there on Thursday from 9 to 11 o'clock. More white trash tickets and also tickets for Aerosmith and Stone Temple Pilots at the Texas Motor Speedway Thursday, 9 to 11. I'm J.D. Ryan.
Where is Sam's Boat?
Sam's Boat is on Stemmons at Northwest Highway, which is West Technology Boulevard.
Just trying to help.
I appreciate it. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk.
I thought maybe we were going to somebody's front yard.
See you in Sam's Bayliner. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk that Rocks Texas.
The limited edition Russ Martin Show Police and Fire poster is on sale now. To buy yours, go to russmartin.com.
Who is this, like Taste of Honey?
Boogie, oogie, oogie.
All right. 403, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Carrabba's Italian Grill in Dallas, westbound, 635 LBJ. Just after Court Road, there's an accident. Blocks the two right lanes between that and the High Five Construction. You got some major delays in that area, westbound, 635 LBJ. At Miller Road, there's an accident. That one not causing too much of a problem. And in Fort Worth, northbound, I-35, the North Freeway, just before 820, there's an accident blocking the left lane that's causing a backup to I-30. This report is a service of the Texas Lottery. Get in step with the latest Texas Lottery fun and excitement and play Texas two-step. Draws are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpots starting at $200,000. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Cool again tonight. Going to be 47 for the overnight low. Warming up a little bit tomorrow, mid-60s for the high. No rain until maybe Thursday. We have 61 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right.
And we have White Trash party ticket hit coming up in about an hour. You want to?
Yeah, we should do that ahead of time for a change.
Yeah.
Instead of hitting it like 20 minutes after 5.
It's over. Yeah. This one's in Addison, the Sam's Club parking lot, 4150 Beltline Road. Again, from 5 until 6 o'clock. Get your White Trash Party tickets there. You can grab a pair of those. You can also register to be a White Trash VIT. The party is Friday at Jay Gilligan's in Arlington featuring Loverboy.
Dan, would you stick your head out in the hall and see if Rob is here? Yeah. Okay. Want to see if maybe Loverboy can play in the studio Friday.
Oh, great.
I want to make sure everything's handled before we get out there, because with as many people as we plan on having this go around, I don't want any problems to happen on the spot. The tent's ready. All the chicks from the Topless Club ready to go. The BIT area. You know, sales still wants free VIT passes.
Free?
Yeah. Even though everybody else is paying for them.
Yeah. You're paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I gave Rob a check last. There he is.
Yeah, if the host of the party's paying.
Yeah. You got my check last week from for the VIT?
Yeah, thanks.
Mine
I got JD's today, too.
Eddie, where's yours?
I got paid today.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, everything's... Where'd you get that hat?
They sent it to me.
It ain't what it says. It's just...
It is what it says.
That looks better. Well, you had the thing...
Well, I'm trying to style it, man.
No, now it looks like a fedora. Now it's cool.
Yeah.
It does.
But it's a bucket hat.
Well, then flip it back up.
Flip it back up. It is what it says, so that's why I'm wearing it.
Real women have curves. What is that, a movie?
I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the status with the, is everything set for Friday, or are things still being put together?
It's coming together, yeah.
Tent? For the VIT area?
Yes.
Okay.
Sound, lights, everything.
All that's ready.
Uh-huh.
Topless bar chicks?
Yep.
I would actually like to approve these chicks before we put them in that area.
Oh, no. Then we won't have anybody. We've been through this before.
We've got plenty of topless clubs that bring us hot chicks all the time.
Yeah, but they're okay until you start talking to them.
Well, I don't want to talk to them. They can just, who was it that came up last time, Dan? Who went right after I got my...
The two girls from the lodge.
Yeah.
They were excellent.
So we got plenty of places that'll send us chicks. Forgot where I was going. All right, tent, security, Loverboy. What about Loverboy coming up Friday and playing in the studio here?
I sent the request to the publicity manager. She said that she was going to talk to Mike over the weekend and was going to get back to us. And did you hear back from her at all?
Dan, you heard from anybody? Nobody?
No.
Why don't you just let me talk to Mike? What do they need? A couple of guitars?
Well, I think he told you, he's supposed to call in tomorrow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him. Well, I'll just hit him tomorrow with it.
Okay.
Because Bon Jovi played with 2 guitars. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it sounded fine.
Yeah. So, I'm waiting to see what time they actually come in, but they'll be in that afternoon, so.
All right, I can't think if there's anything else. All right, VIT, Loverboy.
And that's, you're auctioning that off, right?
The VIT passes?
Yeah.
They're on hootyhoot.com right now.
All right. Thank you for not cutting a freaking hole in my wall. I was glad to see that.
Do we have the audio from that Friday, Eddie?
I can get it.
I'd like to have that. I'd like to hear what it sounded like.
Weird when somebody says, thank you for not cutting a hole in my wall, just that statement.
Is that it?
Well, no. I was going to ask you. I forget now. I can't believe you really thought we were eating a hole in the wall with a chainsaw.
You drilled a hole. Why wouldn't you cut a hole?
Well, because the hole's this big. I mean, if we drill the hole, it's the size of a pencil. You take a chainsaw to a wall, it's going to be, plus there are wires and all kinds of stuff in there, and I didn't have on rubber gloves. Had I had on rubber gloves,
Yeah.
I'd eat a great big mouse hole in that thing. It looked like a 6-foot mouse went through your wall.
I called everybody in the station I could get in touch with. I called Bob. I called Reed.
Yeah, somebody said Bob called during one of the breaks. I think he got a hold of Lee or somebody. I don't know who it was. And said, please, honest to God, tell me he's not really eating a hole in that wall.
Yeah.
30 years in radio, and I've never heard anybody eat a hole in a wall from one studio to the next. So you're welcome.
Okay. Thank
All right,
you.
but everything else is cool for Friday then.
Everything. Wait, yeah, I talked to George today about the disco limo. They're going to have that to take you guys out there.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a disco limo.
Billy is not going to play with Everett.
Why not?
Because Billy thinks it'll be safer to play to a CD, which is probably true.
Why?
Because I don't think Everett knows that song.
Everett can pick up any song. I've seen Everett sit down. Seriously, Everett's a savant when it comes to music.
Well, I don't think
Plus,
Everett wants to learn the song. Let's put it that way.
Well, they were supposed to go over everything, so Everett hasn't even practiced with Billy.
No, I got an email from Everett today saying, hey, why don't we just let Billy do his thing and play along with tracks? And I'm like, okay.
See, I knew something was going to get screwed up because Everett is notorious for not practicing. All right, let him sing to the. I don't care. So it's like karaoke for Billy,
pretty much,
because he's got the soundtrack without his vocals on the CD.
Right.
Let him do it. I don't give a rat's ass.
Right. So I told Everett we'd put him on before Loverboy. He didn't like that too much.
Why not?
Because he wants to say he opened for Loverboy. Now, what's his name?
Oh, you put Billy right on before Loverboy. Yeah, screw you. That's what you got.
That's it. He's opening up for Billy.
Yeah. Oh, man. Cool. Yeah, Jason?
Russ.
Yep.
The reason why, is this Russ?
Yes.
Hi, Russ. The reason why he's in there is because you were going to chew him a new one about giving out free VIT passes.
No, you haven't given anything to sales, right? No VIT passes?
No.
All right. Have they asked for them again? Thanks, Jason.
I just got one email today, but I haven't spoken to him.
No free. None.
I know.
We all paid.
I know. Well, it's a limited number, and Randy's taking care of it, so that's
Who's
and all
Randy?
the money's going to the charity from Jay Gilligan. So,
okay. All right, perfect.
You know what? I know Eddie's not in here, and my office is open, so I'm going to go make sure everything's okay.
Damn.
So nervous.
He's right, though. That'd have been a perfect time to do something.
Look at him peering around the corner, afraid to walk in his own office.
All right. Yes, Daniel?
Hey, man, what do I got to do to win me some of them freaking VIT passes, man? I can't afford to go on that Rudy Toot thing and buy none. You know, I'll do anything you want, man. I'll let Eddie crap on my head.
Let Eddie what?
I'll let Eddie crap on me.
I caught it. You do that for VIT passes?
Hell yeah.
Hang on, let me think. Just seriously, hold on a second. That'd be funny to watch.
Which one?
To let Eddie actually face. Wouldn't it?
No.
Just write his name. Write your name in his face.
Damn.
I would actually pay for that so that we still got money for the VIT passes.
Yeah?
Hey, what about this? You still there?
Yeah.
How about... No, I like the other one better. Yeah, if you want to come up and let Eddie do that, you can have passes for that. I'll pay for them.
When do you want me to come up?
I don't care. And you gotta leave your eyes open.
Oh, that's gonna burn.
Can I wear?
No, you can't wear anything. You can't wear anything. No goggles. No nothing.
The snorkel?
Nope. Eyes open.
Buddy, you threw it out there.
Yeah, you said anything, didn't he?
Yeah, you did.
Is Eddie's stomach feeling okay? Is it solid?
Quit it. That's a yes or a no.
When should I come up?
You can come up today if you want.
I can't today. I got to go to the unemployment line.
Yeah, of course. Well, then tomorrow. Does tomorrow get into your schedule?
I'll have to ask.
All right, check with somebody.
All right.
All right. Do you know how to get up here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, I want to see this.
I don't know.
Why not?
That's gross.
Yeah, I know it's gross.
Well, let him wear something on his eyes.
No.
Okay.
What good is it if, he wears like a face mask or something?
It's Dale.
Shush. I know what it is.
Degrading.
Shush.
I
But
wasn't gonna say
absolutely.
that.
The only thing that would be better if it was a chick. Yeah, I want to watch.
God. You said that in a very sick way. Yeah, I want to watch.
I do.
I've got a 20-foot tarp on the truck.
Yeah, where are you going to do this?
Stick them over in the other studio.
Okay. Oh, God. Just occurred to me.
I never go in there. Yeah, Heather?
Hey, what are you talking about? We don't practice.
Everett never practices the songs that I tell him to practice.
Oh, come on. We practice all the time, and every time you're supposed to learn a song with us, you don't even show up, like maybe once before a show.
I know the song I'm going to do.
There's all the people who need the practice.
I know my song. I have my song down.
Yeah, because we've been doing it for like 3 years.
That's all I need to know. I know that one song. And I told Everett about a month ago, get with Billy and get this rehearsed and get it done.
We could have it down. No problem.
I said, we could isn't the word in the sentence I'm looking for. We have is what it should be 4 days now away from white trash.
Well, we've got all this extra practice. We had an extra practice yesterday.
Was Billy there?
Extra practice
Was
tonight.
Billy there?
I didn't know he was supposed to practice with us.
Right. So my point still stands. Everett should have done this weeks ago instead of waiting until now.
No. Billy already knows the song.
Billy knows the song. Everett don't know the song.
Everett, I'm sure he probably knows it.
Well, I'm sure. Do you not hear what I'm telling you?
Yeah, but by Friday it'll be done.
No, it's not. Because Everett's already called and went, hey, let him sing to his karaoke track.
Man, we could have done it.
Well, you're talking to the wrong person.
Okay.
So far, you just called and proved my point. So are you the lead singer of the band now?
I guess.
Are you still going to play drums?
No, we have a new drummer.
Another chick?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. I love watching chicks play drums. Seriously,
Thank you.
were the Karen Carpenter of the new millennium.
I don't even take that as a compliment.
Yeah, she was hot.
Carrie Carpenter.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it was hard to tell. Which one's the drumsticks? What songs are you guys going to do Friday night?
Well, Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
Of course.
That'll be the big closer. Right before Billy comes on.
Right. We have a new song.
Only one new song. I warned Everett.
Only one new song?
One.
Well, I just wrote the words last weekend. It's about bondage. It's going to be a good one.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Yeah, the rest is all old stuff. So we're going to do Looks That Kill by Motley Crue, I think.
Good. I haven't heard him do that one.
Yeah, I haven't either. So hopefully we'll have that one.
I told you. You haven't practiced that one yet, then.
We're working on it tonight. I mean, we've been working on our individual parts.
See, what did I just say? You just called up and underscored everything that I've been saying. Oh, we can learn it in a couple of days, and then we're ready for the road.
Well, we can't.
It's a band. Shouldn't you be, practicing like together as a band?
Yeah,
we practice our own parts at home, and then we get together and just kind of push.
If you know the parts when you get there, you can play them all together. So tonight it'll all just come together.
So how do you practice alone? You play with, like, the record or something, or what?
Yeah, now that you're not playing drums, what do you do?
Yeah, it's just, sing along and, of course, I've known the song for years. So.
I can't wait. So you haven't even performed it with Everett now?
No, we're doing that tonight.
All right, great.
You guys got bumped from the opening spot.
And Tuesday and Thursday,
See? That's what happens. You don't practice weeks in advance. You get beat out by Billy Lee Davis.
Oh, my gosh.
At home practice.
No, we got to open up for Loverboy, man.
You can't. Everett's the one that screwed the whole thing up.
No, I'm going to have to kick his...
It's too late.
Mm.
What are you going to wear? You going to wear something with those cans hanging out? You need to start focusing on your cans more.
Oh, okay. Especially since I'm a singer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
In case my vocals don't hold up, then I have to have something to fall back on.
Yeah, it sounds like your voice is starting to rat out on you already.
Yeah, all this extra practice that we haven't been doing.
Anybody can sit at home and sing to CDs.
Yeah.
Get together with a band is a different story.
Okay.
You guys never practice.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can't wait to see what this sounds like Friday night.
So, are you going to come over and practice with us before the show?
I know my song.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know that song, too. I've been singing that song anyway. Anyway, so Emmett Smith used to do Powerade commercials.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that anymore. It pisses me off every time. I knew when I told him get with Billy Lee and get it rehearsed, it wouldn't get done.
Nope.
Fine. You're right. Now Everett gets to open for Billy Lee Davis. Billy Lee Davis gets to say he opened for Loverboy.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but it just played out that way. What a dope. Yes, Alex.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah, I just thought, if that guy's going to come up.
We're not saying anything. We're not saying what Eddie's going to do to this guy at all. I don't want anybody to get any idea.
Oh, okay. Well,
we could do it. We just can't say it.
Okay. Well, whatever he does, he needs to do it in Rob's office. I'm sure Rob will appreciate that.
No, Rob's a good guy. There are plenty of other offices that deserve it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But it's been done in before.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you could do it in Bob's office.
No, not Bob.
Oh, come on.
No.
Have some fun.
Mm-mm. Other people deserve it more.
Live a little. Do it, Everett.
In fact, the last time I did it in somebody's office, I took a bunch of vitamins that day.
Colorful. What you are.
Stinky. All right, we got a break. We'll be back. Is he reading out of the trash?
Ken made that up. I was not eating anything. I was getting ice out of the ice machine.
Then why was your head in the trash compactor?
It was not. It was the ice machine, which is right next to the trash compactor.
Uh-huh.
See? Ice.
He had his head in the trash compactor, and he was just going after something.
I eat every 2 hours. You guys
Why do you have to eat every 2 hours?
It's part of the Larry North plan. I eat protein and mix it with a little bit of carbs.
Do you like some liquid love babies?
No, thank you. No, not that type of protein, thank you.
It's the same though, ain't it?
No, I don't really know the chemical composition.
Have some liquid love babies.
Thank you, no. Too much sodium.
Makes it go down easier.
God. No.
So every 2 hours, does it matter what you eat?
Yeah, it's a specific plan. I start in the morning with one of those.
Why don't you get on that new gummy bear diet?
Read about that. All candy.
Yeah.
Good way. Highway to diabetes.
There's somebody up north that's the new diet. It's gummy bears.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm. That's all they eat. Uh-huh. Low calorie. No fat. Or it's sugar.
That's ridiculous.
I would make the damn thing up.
I think I was even.
How long are you supposed to stay on this all sugar diet?
I guess until you lose the weight that you want to.
Yeah, from New York, caught up in the most ends.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah, the diet craze, the all candy diet. They think they can lose weight by eating gummy bears. There's no fat. It's only 8 to 10 calories each. So the ladies are just basically gummy bears, Swedish fish, candy peanuts, and chewy spree is the thing. And they claim to be losing weight. Of course, nutritionists say it's a easy way to get diabetes, osteoporosis, hair and skin problems, and probably cavities. So.
Go into a sugar coma.
Yeah, who cares? It's mostly chicks anyway.
It's only chicks.
That's insane.
Liquid love, babies.
Ice machine.
Gummy bears.
All right.
I didn't say nothing.
You need to delay either. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that word.
All right.
I won't say it again. You can hear it during the rebroadcast tomorrow morning at 4:30. I don't give a rat's ass. Oh, by the way, don't send me emails about the overnight broadcast. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't care. Kathleen Harrington from TXCN wanted to know why the Friday show runs Monday morning at 2 a.m. I don't care. I don't care that it runs at all. I have nothing to do with it. This was supposed to be as carefree to me as possible. I don't care if the audio's bad. I don't care if commercials played. I don't care if they played Stairway to Heaven over every bit. I don't care. Leave me alone. Either listen to it or don't. Thank you. Bring the audio from Friday, Eddie?
Yes.
Is this it? Thank you. Where does it start?
This is actually right when you're first trying to start the chainsaw.
Oh. Yes, Warren?
Hey, you want to get this thing running?
Oh,
What
yeah.
you need to-
Yeah.
What you need to do is make sure it's off choke. Squeeze the trigger fully. You're probably gonna have to do it in your other hand, and then.
Well, I've got it on the. I've got it on the floor, and I'm holding it down with my foot. That's the way I start mine at home.
All right. Well, open the trigger all the way up and stick your foot up in there to where it's holding the trigger open. As soon as it fires, take your foot out. Don't get all cut up.
Is this little red button supposed to be flipped over to the left?
It should be to the on position.
I'll try that.
There it is.
I love that noise. Mm-hmm. Just where it's revving up.
Power. There's dire fumes in here.
Yes. I love that sound. I love the sound. Hey, I said it twice.
Yeah.
I'm funny.
It's just funny, just the way you're looking at it. I'm funny. Very smug. Now, but the smell will make us sick.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, gee.
I really thought nobody was going to buy this.
All the other stuff we've done, really, it's
I know,
not
but
that big of
actually take a
departure.
chainsaw and cut a great big hole into Rob's office from our studio into his office?
I thought you were going to do it.
They're willing to believe almost anything at this point.
Good. I bet I could have done it and I got fired.
Yeah.
I may still do it. It's almost to the point you want to push it, see how far it is before you actually get yanked into somebody's office going, all right.
That's enough.
Yeah.
No. You shot a computer monitor.
Eddie did that.
Well, we did. The show, whatever. That, to me, was the worst. That's...
Yeah, actually discharging a firearm in the studio.
Everything else has just been minor vandalism. But that was actually a bad thing.
What do you think TT&L would cost to replace a hole in the wall, Eddie?
Honestly, I would really need to get with the engineers and find out what's in that wall. I'd hate to cut through something because all the stuff, cables and stuff, I don't know what's going through that wall. But, I mean, the actual cost of just the sheetrock, almost nothing. I mean, less than $100.
You've got this look in your eye. Don't, really.
Do you know how much fun that would be?
Yeah.
Just to go up, over, and back down, and then just kick.
Why don't you do it to this little office out here, where we don't care about those people, and they haven't spent 4 or 5 days painting a wall?
I don't want to. That should have been my office anyway, where Rob's office is. That way I could have just walked straight through.
Split the curtains, just like pull a Johnny Carson.
Right, just come right through, walk up to the mic, start the show.
Look how much fun we've had terrorizing him, though. Look at this visual of Rob just doing 140 down I-30 from Fort Worth.
I told him I wanted to see the VIT passes, didn't I?
So he just forgot. You see him Monday.
I want to see him now. I'm excited.
Why don't we call him and just ask for the code to his door? I know.
I can't hear you.
Water in the trunk line.
Yeah, the phone's crapped out. I forgot. Sorry. I was really afraid Rob wasn't going to call him, because if he didn't, that kind of ruins a bit.
Yeah.
Is that Rob on the phone? Is it not? Well, who was it? Who's calling on the hotline? Oh.
O'Malley's doing his own show.
Hey, are you taking O'Malley when you go to do the Dan Lewis show? Sorry.
You trying to get rid of him?
No. I like him. He's a good guy. I'm just trying to see if you're trying to rape the show before you leave.
No.
No. Sure you don't want Jonathan?
Absolutely.
There's a gift in it for you if you do.
He won't need to do traffic.
Why not?
Well, because Stern does mornings. That's when traffic is, and we're doing afternoons. So obviously he's not going to get one of those slots. And you don't normally do traffic other times.
Traffic's always bad. It is.
In Dallas, it is.
There's a $100 gift certificate from Best Buy in it for you if you take Jonathan.
From now on, I'm getting you cards. Just a card. Because I don't know.
And no gift?
I don't know what else to get you. What do you buy for a man who buys everything for himself?
You got to get creative. I mean, I went out and got the slot machine.
Got the slot machine. Eddie and Lee got me the Speed Racer cookie thing. O'Malley got me whiskey. The Miss Show got me a nice bottle of a really nice bottle of Barrel Jack something.
Okay. I'll get you some alcohol from now on then. Because that's
I don't need any alcohol. I got more than I can handle. I got stuff from O'Malley and the Mish. That's okay.
Not only that, you're one of his closest friends. You should know.
He buys everything he wants. What do you buy a man that has a Batmobile? You buy everything you want, and then you need it. You don't need anything. I'm sorry I didn't go to the slot machine show, and I don't do those things.
I guess when somebody matters enough, you go out of your way.
Eddie didn't buy that. Lee found that.
They found it together. You know what?
He has a wife.
It's a lovely gift, and I'm glad that you went to Best Buy and get it.
I thought it was something you could use.
I can't. I'll go pick it out for you. How about that?
I see you playing the slot machine a lot. It hasn't moved.
I played it Friday.
Oh, did you?
I actually looked for a table to put it on over the weekend. What are we doing?
I'm just sorry.
No, that's quite all right. I'm glad that you remembered, punk. Wait, I got to put my glasses on. Where are they? Here. I got no goggles. No, I want my own glasses. Where are they? It's funny. I'm about to eat a hole in a wall, and I'm worried about safety.
Yes. Safety first.
We may really do this. I found him. Is that Rob? Hi, Rob.
Russ, why am I getting phone calls about my office?
I don't know. Can you hold on for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Russ.
What?
Russ.
I'm sorry, what?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What's that noise?
Dan's got a cough.
Russ.
His allergies. Hang on. Excuse me, I got to sneeze.
Russ.
What?
Why did it sound like there's a motorcycle in there?
Because it is. I got tired. I'm running around the room. Oh, it does sound like a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a good one.
Tiny motor.
Oh, Jesus. JD, stand by the delay, would you? All right, I got it. Is your office still locked, Rob?
Russ, why are you screwing with me, man?
Rob, you gotta calm down. Yeah, that does sound real.
It does.
I'd have bought that.
Yeah. Well, you were cutting wood. It sounded the same.
Yeah.
He said, I'll come back and get them for you.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a new table? Hello?
Oh my gosh! What are you freaking nuts?
His phone dropped. Yeah. I didn't do that. Put him straight through. If he comes back. Here we go. Hey, when did he get a TV? Dang. Does he call back again on this tape? I don't think so. All right, it's only 30 seconds left. I'm listening.
Oh. That's a mess.
Is that enough?
Yeah. Plenty. Just push there on the left, and you can get through. All the way.
Wait a minute.
Right there. Yeah. Got it?
Is he back?
Oh, there you are.
What are you doing?
Nothing wrong.
Why? Why did it say?
What? Hey.
What?
Where'd you get the TV? I like Rob.
Yes.
Thanks, Eddie. All right. Take this, and we'll do news.
Who cleaned up the studio, by the way?
I got the vacuum cleaner from engineering. I vacuumed it up. Doesn't look like anybody else came in over the weekend, though. Yes, David?
Russ.
Yes?
Need your help with something.
All right.
I was out on a date this weekend with a girl I work with.
Mm-hmm.
Totally hot.
Got it.
Totally want to get in her pants. We're having an intimate conversation, having good dinner.
Yep.
This guy spots her from across the room. She spots him.
Mm-hmm.
They walk over, and lo and behold, it's her ex-boyfriend. So I try to play it cool. You know, she introduces, him to me. She then proceeds to ask him to sit down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
So
I'd have beat somebody with their own dinner.
Well, here's my dilemma. I'm sitting there thinking.
I already know what the dilemma is.
Well,
you got an ex-boyfriend who's now sit down to dinner with you guys.
Exactly. So I have to play it cool because I want to get in her pants.
Oh, you haven't banged her yet?
No.
Oh.
I work with her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, be nice to her for a while, get what you want, and then get rid of her. You do not want a chick that keeps in contact with ex-boyfriends because that's going to turn into be nothing but a problem.
Yeah, if he's comfortable enough to sit down at dinner, obviously it wasn't a very bad breakup.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she asked him to sit down. They sat down for about 20 minutes, and I mean, 20 minutes. I mean, it seemed like it was even longer than that. So she's sitting in the middle of me and him. And her back is facing me, and they started having the conversation. And periodically, she would kind of include me in the conversation by making eye contact with me and giving me the common courtesy of a reach around, I guess.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
No, you bang this, and then you dispose of it.
Well, I don't know, but here's the deal. She's all into his conversation, and after he leaves and sits down for 20 minutes, I feel like, okay, he is just taking my mojo. I have no mojo. He's just ruined my game because she's gleaming from ear to ear because...
Have you guys talked about going out again?
Well, no. I've totally avoided her. I work with her, so I've avoided her all day.
Well, how bad...
She may have been testing him when this guy came over.
That's not a test. That's not a... No, that's not a test.
If she kept glancing...
That's not a test. It ain't the Dan Lewis show yet. It's not a test. It's not. That's why not the last girl, but one of the girlfriends that I had a relationship with...
Right.
Stayed in contact with ex-boyfriends. And she dated a lot of guys in the record industry or the radio industry. So if we were out at a gathering, there was a good chance that she ran into him. Right. And she'd go talk to him. And I finally told her, I went, if this happens again, you can go ahead and go home with whoever you're talking to because I'm not going to sit there and watch.
Yeah. Well, it just shows this chick that he went out with, that's just unthoughtless. You gotta make...
Yes, that's unthoughtless.
No,
Tell her that.
I should.
Get her on the phone now, you unthoughtless.
I don't know what to do because it's definitely a sensitive situation because we go out after drinks afterwards and go do a little dancing, and I'm thinking, I'm going to get this deal done, and, we're dancing, having cocktails, go back to her place, and she's got like one foot in the door and a hand on my stomach and totally giving me the Heisman. And I'm like going, this is not happening.
You got the Heisman Trophy?
I got the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, I got it. I got the. All right. I thought he meant the Heimlich. No, I got the push. I got it. All right. I'm doing the pose right now.
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's it. She totally stiff-armed me.
Got it.
Never heard that before.
That's a good one. It's a good visual. Well, then drop it then.
But it's uncomfortable. It's a really uncomfortable situation.
Well, then bang her.
Never date anybody at work anyway.
Shut up.
Always going to be.
Shut up.
You haven't seen this girl. She's hot.
Date anybody, any place you want.
It just
especially
makes
at
it
work.
uncomfortable.
That's like sticking your crank in a fish barrel.
Then when you break up, you got to see him every day.
You don't got to talk to him.
You don't.
She works at the other end of the building. So.
See, that's perfect. That's what I do is if I break up with them, I don't see them anymore because they all work upstairs.
That's true.
And that's why I walk around the building. I always, if you ever see me in the hall here, I always have something in my hand like I'm reading it.
I know.
Even if I got to pull it out of somebody else's mailbox, just so I can walk down the hall, I don't got to make eye contact. That's what you do. Go ahead, poke her. And then after you break up with her, just always carry around something in the hallway, something to read. So you don't even have to acknowledge her. Or you just kind of look and go, hey, and you go back to reading whatever it is that's so deadly important.
That's the advice I was looking for.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any new sales tricks upstairs?
You haven't tapped the whole wild staff yet.
Yeah, there's a new one in the wild staff that's very cute.
I'm at a new one Saturday.
Where?
Linens and Things.
Were you just cruising or were you buying something?
Actually, I had a 20% off gift certificate. I was cruising the bed in a bag aisle. By the way, the greatest invention known to man. Bed in a bag.
Agree.
And she works there.
Oh, she works there?
Yeah. And I was asking you all these questions about bed in a bag.
You couldn't have cared less.
What kind of questions are there? It's a bag. It's got.
All right. It has how much in here? Well, it has everything that you need, to put on your bed. All right. So there's not actually one in there. No, it's just the things that go on top of it. All right. Because I didn't want to get it home and dig around for about an hour and go, hey, there ain't no bed here.
No.
So then I went back after she got off. Because at one point she goes, okay, can I ask this and you won't get offended? I went, no. She goes, are you gay? I said, no. I guess going into a Linens and Things by yourself, you look queer.
Did she know who you were?
No.
Okay.
So then we went, there's a Mexican restaurant like 2 doors down. So when she got off, we went back.
Perfect.
She's cute.
She's nice.
Plus you can get me more than 20% off.
Yeah. Yeah. A bonus.
So who's the new chick at Wild? Is there a picture hanging up in the hallway yet?
Not yet. I know where she sits, though. She's all the way in the back in the right-hand side.
How we doing on spot setting? Need a break or don't? All right. Go ahead, Kent.
Yeah, that guy's a doofus, man. That chick totally set him up.
Why?
Well, it's the oldest trick in the book.
Well, that's what Dan thinks, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it is. She set it up for this guy to come by, so this guy,
set it up. Why set it up and then blow the guy off at the door? Is this one of those games? The what do they call it? The relationship 2-step?
Yeah.
That's a chick, dude.
What was she setting up?
She works with him.
Well, what's the purpose then? What was the payoff that she was looking for?
Getting away from him.
Well, just tell him I don't want to go out.
Girls
I have a
don't do that.
I have a boyfriend.
Unless it's the woman's version of the pager thing that we used to do.
But she knows what he looks like. I used the pager or the cell phone thing in the past if I got set up on a blind date so I could answer the phone and go, hello? Oh my God, are you okay? I gotta go. And you look at the chick and go, something bad
to get him off her, get her off her back.
What if she was just trying to get back with the ex-boyfriend?
Or that.
I've moved on. And she knew he was going to be there. I don't know.
There are too many ifs. I think she's just a nutty bitch and she stays in contact with ex-boyfriends, which I don't like.
That could very well be it also.
When you break up, you need to hate whoever you broke up with. There is no reason to be friends. And that's something that I practice religiously.
Yes.
When a relationship is over, there's no reason to talk anymore.
You're right. Makes me uncomfortable.
All right, Russ, I just want to put my 2 cents in.
Thank you, and that's what it was worth. Are we behind, Bad? All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
see, I forgot where I saw it, but maybe I heard it. One of the two. Renee Seiler from 11.
Yeah.
Is going to, it looks like she's going to go to CBS for the early show.
That's pretty cool.
I read one of the trade things this morning. You know, that's got to be climbing up Jody Dean's ass.
Yeah. We've got a lot of local people giving that work.
Ashley Banfield.
Somebody went to ABC. Michael Brown or somebody from.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Vern Lundquist.
Vern? Yeah.
Yeah. Vern Lundquist looks like a Yoda. He does. The older he gets, the more Yoda-ish he looks. He looks like Yoda with glasses.
Yes. Yeah.
And bad hair.
First, because he'd been gone for like 10 years before he showed up on that. First time I saw him, I went, that guy looks like Vern Lundquist, except like old and wrinkly.
I saw Dale Hansen for the first time on TV last week, because normally I don't watch the news that he's on. What happened to him?
We all age, just some age better than others.
Dale ain't. Aging good.
No, he doesn't look like.
He gets out a lot, so he gets a lot of sunshine, and that doesn't help. Plays a lot of golf.
Father Time's kicking his ass.
Yeah.
Father Time run him down with a Buick. While old age hung out the window and whacked him with a club. Hey, who's that going down the street? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's tough when you're on television every day. Youthful appearance like Jody does.
Dale tried coloring his hair for a while. I think he just gave up. He probably went home and looked in the mirror and went, it's like putting a new Landau roof on a 77 Pontiac.
Yeah.
We should call Renee over at 11. Okay. Find out what the... does she do the 5 o'clock news? I don't know.
I truly don't know either.
Let me change one of my mini TVs in here and we'll see. Now there's Karen Borda. She's had a couple of kids. I'd still like to poke her.
She's hot.
There's Mike Snyder.
He's hot.
Yeah, he's the one shaped like a squash. He is. He's shaped like a summer squash. He looks normal all the way down to the waist.
Right. You see him standing up.
Oh!
You never see him standing up.
All right. Are you looking for the number over at 11, Dan?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh. Sure it's 817 something.
This is the number I have. I'm not sure if that's going to be the news desk number.
214, that's going to be Dallas.
817-451-1111 is the main number.
Thank you for calling CBS 11, the Eye of Texas, and UPN 21, home of the Dallas Mavericks. If you know the name of the person you're trying to reach, press 1.
Please enter the name of the person you wish to reach, followed by $.
First
to
or
enter
last?
a name, spell the last name and then spell the first name.
S-Y-L.
That name was not found. Please enter the name of the person you wish to reach, followed by $. To enter a name, spell the last name and then spell the first name.
S-Y-L.
That name was not found.
Just hit the operator name.
That's too late. I'm pissed off now. Okay. Take this call and we'll do news. Yes, Eric?
Hey, I was talking to Pooh a while ago, and he said he's planning on getting y'all back.
From Wild 100?
Yes.
I'm not worried.
They said they're going to just throw they're going to go buy stink bombs from the store.
They're going to go buy what?
Stink bombs.
Okay.
And chunk them under there and make it stink in y'all's room.
Well, you have to start somewhere, I guess.
So, I mean, I don't know when they're going to do it.
It's like watching a child learn to walk.
Yeah.
You kind of want to help them out a little.
Yeah.
So, I was just warning y'all.
It's like a radio station with training wheels.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Eric.
No problem.
Stink bomb. Well, I guess we should stop then.
Yes.
All right, you ready to go?
You like?
Okay. 5:08, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thanks, Russ. News brought to us by The Lodge. Come out and see Eddie Wednesday. If you don't have your white trash tickets yet, he'll have those. Of course, the big party is coming up Friday the 18th, featuring Loverboy. Eddie will be there from 11:30 to 1:30. The Lodge is at Spangler and Northwest Highway. We're also preparing for that night's big barstool races. The Lodge, Wednesday, 11:30 to 1:30 with Eddie. The longest lull yet in the Washington area sniper killing spree fueled fear and anxiety over the weekend as jittery residents flooded police with calls upon hearing automobile backfires, firecrackers, and breaking glass. 4 police squad cars rushed to a Silver Springs car dealership Monday after the window of a customer's BMW simply shattered. The man dialed 911 thinking there was a bullet hitting the car.
Has this guy ever shot anybody on the weekend?
No. He Monday through Friday. I believe it's because he's married.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead serious. I mean, unless your wife's in on it with you, that's the main person that you have to worry about turning you in. So if it's him and his buddy and they're out doing stuff on the week or during the week when they're supposed to be working, they can get by with all kinds of stuff, especially if they're contractors. They can get by with being out and nobody asks no many questions. But on the weekend, if you don't have a good excuse, your wife's going to go, he was out when that happened, and you're done.
Or he's got a weekend job.
I would still think that you would be able to get away on a weekend job. I mean, because he's not limiting himself at night, early morning, or anything like that. So it's, I mean, he's when he's doing it at all times of the day.
But it's always during the day.
But it's always Monday through Friday. I mean, he's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He could have a day job on the weekends.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, what would keep him from after he got off work going out at night and doing it?
Because he doesn't shoot anybody at night.
I think he has before.
Oh, has he?
I believe.
I thought it was always during broad daylight. Could be either. Yeah. Maybe he's just tired. It's damn strange. And the fact that nobody, I mean, the closest they have to description is what? A white minivan?
A white minivan and a white box truck, which is like one of those little small shipping trucks.
I got it. I'm sure there's going to be copycats. In fact, there's some movie that's supposed to come out, I think it's next month, that's got something to do with the sniper, and they're talking about not releasing it just because this is so fresh in the news. Just release it. If it's too sensitive, don't go see it. No. That would be weird if a sniper showed up at the premiere, though. I mean, seriously, it would.
And took out somebody that was shot in the movie?
The whole thing is too damn strange.
Eddie, do you think you'll ever travel other than the Washington, D.C. area?
That's one of the other reasons why I think that he's married and stays in that one spot. Because by now, it's close that they've got so many times that close to catching him that anybody else would have left. And he would have been killing somebody in Michigan or somewhere else by now.
So moving on might let on who he is.
So if he's married and has a home life and everything there,
he can't go beyond his leash.
Yeah.
That's a good theory.
Freaky.
Yeah, if he's married and he's tied to that area, he's going to have to stop pretty soon. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, last week a federal judge struck down a 1998 law, if you are from, Alabama, there it is, in Alabama, from selling sex-type toys, because you have a constitutional right to stimulate yourself and or check out your sphincter. So if you're from Alabama, you can now buy and sell sex toys.
So they had to actually get a law passed to sell sex toys.
The federal judge had to strike down a 1998 law that banned sex toys in Alabama.
When you could go into a Walmart or Kmart and buy a shotgun.
Absolutely.
But you can't buy something to stimulate your cooter.
That's right.
I don't even understand the logic behind any of this. For some reason, and they say we're a peaceful country.
Right.
Now, destruction, we sell those all the time. You can buy fireworks. They're not illegal to buy, but if something's going to give you sexual stimulation, all of a sudden that's gross and that's nasty and it shouldn't be out there. None of it makes any sense.
It's TV. You can kill somebody, but
you can kill them all day.
But you can't see somebody walk across the screen naked.
What if you get away with killing naked chicks?
No, you can kill clothed chicks only on television. If they're naked.
Then what if you take their clothes off?
After they're dead, then you go to jail.
Why?
What is that, necrophilia? That's against the law, that's why.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right, finally, let's see. A few years ago, Sony came out with the Abo dog, robot dog. And everybody thought it was cute. Well, the new ABO has now facial recognition software, so it can remember what your face looks like, and it recognizes you. And when it's running low on juice, it finds its own... What the... You scared me.
So what does this thing do if it doesn't recognize you?
I guess it bites you. Yeah.
What did you get scared from?
I didn't know where it was coming from.
Oh.
I didn't was expecting that. That sounds mean.
What do these things cost? I want one.
$1,800. It finds its own...
Who makes it?
Sony.
Dan, fetch me one, would you?
Once it gets low on juice, by the way, it finds its own charger, mounts it, and then charges itself. $1,800.
How long does it take to recognize your face?
It just says face recognition software. So once it sees you, I would imagine almost instantly. Kind of like fingerprint.
See if you can get somebody on from Sony. I'd like to find out about one of those and how it works. I like one. Plus, if we do an interview, we can suck them for $1,800 to get a free one.
Guard your office.
Yeah.
And finally, anybody who ever scooped out the innards of a pumpkin knows how gooey and ooey it can be. 45-year-old Bill Patton of Michigan knows. He was arrested for having sex with a pumpkin in full view of all his neighbors. This man was arrested. Now he'll learn exactly how the pumpkin felt. He'll be in jail for 90 days. There's news and information brought to us by Sam's Boat. It's a big party place over at West Technology Boulevard, Stemmons and Northwest Highway. I will be there Thursday night. One of your last chances to get white trash tickets, as well as the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour concert tickets with Aerosmith and Stone Temple Pilots, Texas Motor Speedway, the 26th and 27th. We'll see you there. I'm J.D. Ryan at the Talk.
Why didn't you print it out?
I didn't know you wanted it.
The guy writes a letter to Martin Frost, I think, a congressman, saying that he wrote new lyrics to a James Bond song. This guy, it's the same guy that said he banged James Seymour at Texas Stadium, right?
Yes.
I can't find his website. I don't even know why I got the email, too, but it went to Martin. I think it went to Martin Frost. Isn't he a congressman?
Yes.
I don't know what he is. Doesn't make any difference. No. Explaining that, oh, God, I wish. See if you can find the email.
Okay, I'm still looking.
Because I still don't believe it. And then I go take a look at his website. It's joekingsomething.com, but it's not joeking.com because that's Joe King Carrasco.
Yeah.
And he sends, this guy sends, let me do traffic. See if you can find it. He sends jokes every day to Rush Limbaugh, and they're all on his own webpage. And none of the punchlines make any sense.
Yes. We've had him on.
Yeah, I know. When he swears to God he was banging Jane Seymour
while they were filming some Dallas Cowboy movie.
They just met me and they thought, hey, you know what? We like you. You don't have any experience. Let's film some impromptu scenes with James Seymour.
Let's do James Bond.
Let's do it on film.
Yeah.
Let me do traffic. See if you can find it. All right, check on traffic. What do you got, Jonathan?
Well, Russell, this report brought to you by CareerBuilders.com in Dallas, or Glen Heights, actually. Northbound, I-35 at Bear Creek, there's an accident. It's been moved off to the shoulder, but that's causing a slowdown from Red Oak Road. In Louisville, eastbound, FM 3040 at I-35. There's an accident, eastbound and westbound, both blocked. That's causing some problems up onto the highway southbound. I-35 Stemmons just before Corporate Drive. There's an accident. That was blocking the right lanes, caused to back up to Fox Avenue. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. Want to kick up some Texas Lottery fun? Play Texas Two-Step. Draws are held every Tuesday and Friday. With jackpot starting at $200,000. Play Texas Two-Step today. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. Quiet.
Thank you, Jonathan. All right. Cool again tonight, down into the 40s. Warming up a little bit tomorrow in mid-60s, and we should be back up in the 70s by the weekend. Maybe some showers on Thursday. We have 61 degrees at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
Damn it. I wanted to read some of that. Did I send it to anybody? I just sent it to you, didn't I?
I think so, yes.
Yes,
that was the same nut.
Yeah, the same nut that said he banged Jane Seymour. Doesn't he also think the FBI's after him?
Yes, and he thinks there's lines in movies that are directly related to him, like
they're speaking to him through the movie.
James Bond, and he says, "Surely you're joking." And he pulled that out and said, see, surely you're Joe
because his
King.
name is Joe King.
Yes.
I can't think of his website. Let's try Joe King. Joe King fanclub.com. Oh, did I find it?
Did you?
I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I think I found it. Yep.
You get it?
Well, this has got to be it. The email is 007@mynameisjamesbond.com.
That's it. Found it.
This isn't part of the website that I want. I want the jokes that he sends to Rush Limbaugh every day. This opening page is just babble.
Yes.
This is the opening page. There's no links, no icons to click on.
He calls occasionally. I'm leaving on my voicemail and just rattles.
This is my conception of one of the ways Jesus operates, and I'll share it with you as well. If you like it, feel free to share it with others. And it just goes on to a bunch of babble.
Mm-hmm. I found it.
Maybe it's under jokes.
Here's a picture of Jane Seymour's kid and him side by side saying, "See?"
Is he under medication?
Not that I'm aware of.
Bless you.
He apparently has a kid.
I found one of the pages, the Joe King Fan Club Jokes Department. This isn't as good as the stuff that he's sending to Rush Limbaugh. And if I looked at the site right, he's sending every day. Feel free to use this. And I'm not sure, I think they're all Martin Frost jokes. Something, something as stupid as the day I said I wanted a new picture of Dolph Briscoe. It's why you would pick on that guy, who knows? Did you hear that they have a new Bill Clinton doll that talks? The thing is, you have to have a Hillary Clinton doll to pull his string. This is the stuff that he's written. Did you know that Venetian blinds are made by shady characters? Did you hear about the fellow who was scared half to death twice?
These are out of bubble gum. It's like the bubble gum used to have those jokes.
No, those were better. Plus, you get gum. With this, you get dick.
He listens. Maybe he'll send you something.
Did you hear what happened at the cannibal wedding? They toasted the bride and the groom. Dan, dig around on that. Go to the bottom of the page. Maybe it'll take you to...
If you go to the bottom of the page, it takes you back to the...
I don't want that.
The Bible stuff.
Damn it. I almost want to get Martin Frost on the phone just to find out what the F is going on and why is he, singled him out. And it's funny because what he did, I rewrote the lyrics to the James Bond theme song, and they've liked it so much, they'll probably end up using it when the movie comes out next month.
In a few, yeah.
Yeah, they'll chunk the Madonna thing and use his.
Yes, because they love the lyrics that I wrote.
He's dead serious.
Oh. I'll find it when I get home tonight. See, when I send stuff to Dan, he keeps it and prints it.
Sorry. I'll print it from now on.
You know how many emails I have in the Russ Martin file?
How many?
4,982. I keep them all.
Is that from day one or just like over the past couple of weeks?
That's from the past year, this entire year. I keep the entire year, and at the end of the year, I archive it.
When the hell do I have time to send 4,000 emails?
I don't know. I'm sorry, 4,381.
Oh. Makes me tired just hearing that. Yes, Kyle?
Hey, Russ, I need your help with something.
All right.
About 3 weeks ago.
Hold on just a second. Hello, Joe?
Oh, yeah, Dan's saving the emails for material for his new show.
No, I keep everything Russ sends me.
Yeah, but we don't know how long you've been working on this. Had this new show. You probably just sat there and went, you know what? I'll absorb as much as I can, and then when the time is ready, bam, the Dan Lewis Show. How very strange. Any more meetings with Bob about the Dan Lewis Show?
No, there wasn't any time today. He was in another meeting until...
But you had one Friday, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
How did that one go?
Very well.
Did you turn in your plan for the Dan Lewis show?
Yes, I did.
I'm practicing.
You're doing good.
And what did he say about the plan for the Dan Lewis show?
He seemed to like it. He wanted to talk to Reed about it. I gave him a copy, one for him and one for Reed.
What did you put in your plan for the Dan Lewis show?
Just what we expected to do and the personnel and budget, which is what he asked for.
Funny bits?
I didn't put anything in there like that. That was just, he just wanted the proposal to tell him, because they had to do the budget really fast. They had to get it done by Friday.
Do you have pictures of your squirrels?
No.
I'd love to see them. Are you compiling a freak show?
Not really.
They're freaky looking, aren't they?
Well, not in...
I can't wait!
They're not freaky looking, no.
I know
They're
damn well they
normal,
are. Are these the
people.
same kind of guys that would hang out at comic book conventions?
Bing. There's a distinct possibility. You might find one of them, not at comic books, but more at like...
Performing at one?
The Star Trek stuff, that sort of thing.
I won't put them on the internet. We won't say their names because I know that you're trying to protect their
anonymity.
Yeah, right now. Eddie even said he came up over the weekend to see if you were up here with your squirrels.
Yeah, I came up Saturday, sat around, just, I don't know.
We want to see Dan.
Just hoping you wasted your Saturday sitting...
we want to see your sidekicks.
I'll get you pictures of them.
Good. We want it out of makeup. It's hard to tell with all the Klingon stuff.
They don't do any of that. They're not.
Sure they don't.
They're not those kind of goobs.
Yeah,
no.
but yeah, God. Oh, God. They're showing those stinking two-headed babies on the... God. And they do that. I just looked up at one of the TV monitors, and they're showing the what are they, Ethiopian babies? Egyptian?
Yeah. Egyptian.
Yeah.
Conjoined twins.
Right there at the head.
Yep.
Do something with them. Grab them by the feet and tug.
Well, they're going to. That's what they're building up to.
No, because I think both of them share the same brain, so they must be chicks. But they always show it during lunchtime. I'm sitting there, I'm having lunch with my broccoli and all my other stuff. Quit shaking them! I just look at them. Are they trying to yank them apart?
Playing with them.
Look at the face. Ooh.
Could somebody take this?
And you realize...
I hate to cop an attitude so soon in life, but could you take the hat off? Because it's heavy.
And you realize they've never seen each other.
Well, they're facing opposite directions.
I know.
I hadn't noticed that before.
Well, why don't they just grab them by the feet and hold them in front of a mirror?
Well, they may have done that. Oh, dear God.
Why can't they just chop right there in the middle? And you got two little Frankensteins.
Because then you destroy brain tissue that they both need.
I think they said the risk is if they separate them. I guess you're going to have to. You can't go through life like that because you can't walk. Well, you could.
Now look at them now. They got to crawl like that.
Oh, now they're on their hands and knees.
One of them has to lead.
At least their hands are facing the same direction. I mean, if they were opposites, then...
That would be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
Nothing funny.
They have to sleep on a jungle gym.
Good. This is not funny. This is tragic. Damn.
Really, it looks like a bad monster movie.
Okay.
What were we doing?
You were harassing me.
I was harassing you? Oh, yeah.
Squirrels.
So are you going to bring us pictures of the squirrels?
Yeah, I'll bring you pictures. Just for your own perusal.
Yeah. We won't put them on the net. I don't want to jeopardize their jobs. Either now or in the future. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Kyle. What did you want?
There's this chick I've been banging for about 3 weeks now, and she's pretty hot, but other than sex, I have no interest in her.
Mm-hmm.
She talks way too much and doesn't really listen.
She's a chick.
And last night, I met her out, and she brought a bunch of friends, and I was hoping they were a bunch of sloppy hoes, so I could maybe get with one of them.
Yeah, that's always good. Mm-hmm.
And when she introduced me as her boyfriend.
Oh.
And
you're now marked.
Yeah. I mean, for the last few weeks, it was just sex, and apparently we're in some sort of relationship or something. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to risk losing some good poontang.
Well, how much longer do you want to milk it?
As long as I can without having
Oh,
a
you know that you
relationship.
can't. First of all, women attach, when you have sex with a woman, she automatically attaches something to it. There are very few instances, and thank God for the sluts.
Yes.
But most of them always attach something to it.
Yeah, you were her boyfriend when you crawled out of bed the first time.
So her friends are out of the question too?
No, you can still bang them. Just plan for the consequences that are coming up. And that's why Nutbag, after I banged her a couple of times, and then I told her to get out, that's why she wigged out, because to her, we were dating, even though we'd only been out, I think, total 3 times.
Yeah, you were already in a relationship, and you didn't even intend.
Well, we got to talk about this. First, I ain't known you 8 days. No, I don't have to talk about that. That's 2. And 3, get out.
She was very territorial all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You were throwing her out of what she thought was her house, too.
Yeah, because she could be a bitch, and then we would get to my house, and she could climb into bed because she had already marked the area.
And left stuff behind, even.
Right. I still have that stuff. What was your question, Kyle?
I just want to know, I want to keep banging her, but I don't want to have to start taking her out to dinner and stuff.
I like this guy. Mm-hmm. Wait, regardless of anybody you take out, you're going to have to spend money on them sooner or later.
Not that much money.
Well, then milk it for all you can, and then when it gets to the point she goes, I want to go out, just stop calling her.
So I won't be able to bang her anymore after that, you think?
You're a swift guy there, Kyle. Yeah, I would think after a while you played it out.
Yeah.
But let me know how long you can milk it. It's always interesting to see how long you can go. Mm-hmm. Always have excuses.
Yeah, I got to keep putting her off.
Yeah. And then after a while, if you want, just, take her out to a couple of cheap places to piss her off. Make her leave you. What is it? Ryan's,
Steak.
Ryan's, is it?
Buffet.
Is that what it is?
Oh, you mean like Golden Corral? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah. Take her to Golden Corral.
Golden Corral?
And use a coupon.
Should I only let her order whatever's valid for the coupon?
Well, normally you just go in and you get the buffet.
It's a buffet.
Yeah. I love that. I took a chick specifically there one time because we drove by one time and said, she goes, God, I can't imagine going into one of those places. So I waited like a couple of months down the road and we went in.
What'd she say?
Oh, she had a fit.
Evidently, you were pretty much done with her at that point.
Yeah. And of course, the clientele at different times of the day, very loud, very fat, very sweaty, very nasty. Mm-hmm. And I said as close to him as I could.
What about Cracker Barrel?
No, Cracker Barrel's kind of nice.
It is?
You want a buffet where they got to get up and they got to serve themselves and pay with a coupon.
Gotcha.
CC's?
CC's Pizza? Mm-hmm. I don't know. They have coupons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, any kind of buffet. I got to go. Bye, Kyle. Yes, Steve?
Well, Russ, I just want to know what's going on with Bob and you and the Pope bits. I just want to know if we can expect any more edicts or not.
Hold on, let me check with someone. Pope bits?
Yes.
Okay, we'll slap out an edict here in a minute.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Do we have to break first?
Please.
Okay. We'll be back. All right. I have a question before we move on.
Okay.
Did the rule change about salespeople, us talking to salespeople?
No, it did not.
So what were you doing out in the hall talking to a salesperson?
I told her, I said, I have to talk to you tomorrow. She motioned me in. I didn't know what it was.
She motioned you in where?
From the producer studio.
Was that what was going on when I was doing the Harley spot?
Yes.
So she came up while the mics were on?
Yes. Stood there with O'Malley, motioned me.
Oh, so she went into O'Malley's studio?
Yes. And then motioned me out. I don't know what she needed. It's a new client. She wants to know if I'll...
So it had to happen during the show?
No.
Do they just forget?
They, from time to time.
And the only reason you admonished her is because you got caught. You knew as soon as you were hiding right there in the corner.
She was standing outside.
You were hiding there, and as soon as I walked by and I looked over, I heard your beehole go.
No, we talked for 15 seconds, and it was good. Trying to find out what she wanted, and then I went, we can't talk about this during the show.
Because you got caught.
No. I say it anyway.
You what?
I was going to say to her anyway.
Who's the client?
They're not on yet, so I'd rather not say.
You want to tell me what it is?
I'd rather not say right now.
I'll turn the mics off, and I swear I won't say anything on the air.
Okay.
Okay. Click.
You're going to give me a hard time about it.
She knows better.
I know.
While the mics are on.
Mm-hmm.
During the show.
Mm-hmm. They know better. I'm sure they're upstairs listening now going, damn.
Because I'm telling.
Don't.
Don't what?
Okay.
Oh, they always bitch it up at us about stuff. If anything goes nary
awry
with a client or whatever, they're always the first one to go tell Wayne and bitch. Mm-hmm. But they don't have to follow by the rules. Oh, yes. I'll make an example of her.
Okay.
I just got an email from Ronnie, the guy that calls all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What a dolt. I'm only doing this because he helped me with my wounds in the war. Huh? I don't want to say what I'm doing yet. I bet I got to dial 1. Now it's become too much of a favor.
Yeah.
You can dial out of the hotline.
When was the last time we did news?
About an hour.
We're about due.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mrs. Ronnie?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Russ at KYNG.
Hello.
Ronnie wrote me a note, wanted me to call and read this to you. Happy birthday, bitch.
No, he didn't.
That's what he said. Yes, he did. He said it was quite fishy smelling.
He told you to be nice.
Oh, he did. Oh, so he told you I was going to call.
Well, he knew better than to let you call without telling me.
Both of you are freaks. I tried to do him a favor, and he warns her ahead of time.
You're doing a birthday shout-out.
Yeah.
It's because he wanted me to be nice.
I thought she wasn't going to expect it, and I was going to bang her around for a while.
He asked me to be nice. I'm being nice.
All right. Well, happy birthday. I'm not doing him any more favors. According to the email, she was going to have no clue that I was going to call.
Yeah.
Screw him. No more games for him either. I don't care how long it's been since he played last. I don't care that he tied off the tourniquets on both my legs when they got blown off in NAM or World War II or whenever. They got blown off so many times I can't even keep track of the war.
Well, if Dan hires him as his phone screener, we have to see him every day.
Yeah, take him, Dan. It'll be good to see an old war, buddy.
You never know war.
All right, you ready for news?
You like to.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 5:51, J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk.
What now?
Nothing. It's kind of slurred. FM Talk?
FM Talk.
Sam, I Emmett. FM Talk. What? Buzz. FM Talk.
What the Bryant guy from the football yesterday?
Oh.
Antonio Bryant.
Has anybody seen the new commercial with Emmett and Alf?
I have.
Yeah. It's a long distance commercial?
Yeah.
Somebody's been taking diction classes.
Yes.
And if you'll notice, they gave him really short lines, and Alf gets the rest of it.
He's getting ready for his sports casting career.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He actually
he said that?
Yes.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has been taking diction classes.
About 7 or 8 years ago, he did a Powerade commercial. I couldn't understand what the hell he was telling me.
No.
I'm Emmett Smith.
I know, he's been working very hard.
He has a whole series of commercials out now for
he's a public speaker.
long distance thing.
I know, but Alf does most of the talking.
True, but he is better.
All right, Emmett, we'll try the Powerade commercial one more time. Action.
Hi, I'm Emmett Smith. Your name is Emmett Smith. Try it again. Hi, I'm Emmett Smith. I would have given money just to be on that set when they were shooting that commercial. My favorite is Fruit Punch.
That was my favorite. You know, and that's the best take they could get.
Right. I'm on a field, I pour on a Powerade. My favorite, Fruit Punch.
He's done very well, though. He's actually a speaker now. He goes around and people pay him to speak. Motivation.
They get him to, when they hold up Powerade, go, say this. It's 10 grand if you'll say this. Is that Fruit Punch? Take your money. Why is it all sports figures want to get into broadcasting? You ever hear me wanting to get into football?
No. It's just a natural progression. If you know about
It's not. Most of them can't speak. OJ had to take diction lessons. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they let Dandy Don on as long as they let him on.
Well, his little twang was kind of cute.
It was irritating. I was glad when he died.
Oh.
Is he not dead?
No.
Bastard.
And he's from here.
Oh, is he?
Oh, Vernon. Not Vernon.
Mount Vernon, yeah.
Oh, that's far enough away.
Jesus.
All right.
Anyway,
let's attempt this again.
Okay.
5:54 now. J.D. Ryan's on the news. 105 PFM. Poof Punch. Hey, poof.
Thank you. Thanks, Emmett. All right. News is brought to us by Key Whitman and by The Lodge. Eddie will be there 11:30 to 1:30 Wednesday.
Is that in the middle of the day?
Yes. 11:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon.
You never said that.
I did the first two times. 11:30 to 1:30 during the day.
When our TSL goes to 20 hours a week,
yes,
then you can only say it once.
Okay. 11:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon.
I said the first time.
White Trash Party is coming up, and he'll have tickets for that featuring Loverboy and getting ready for the big Barstool races that night at the Lodge. It's on Spangler Road, Northwest Highway. See Eddie there Wednesday. Middle of the day. For apparently the first time in more than 100 years, Utah prosecutors are going after a woman on polygamy charges. Susie Stubb Holmes is accused of getting her 16-year-old sister to marry into the household with her husband. She may get up to 10 years in prison. Utah men are rarely prosecuted for polygamy. There is only one other known case over 50 years. This weekend provided a good workout for Tia Leone and for a good cause. The Associated Press reported that the actress took a brief time out from her 3-month-old son and 3-year-old daughter with her her husband, David Duchovny, to take a hike for breast cancer research. Leone also said that she went so far as to autograph a bra because proceeds from the undergarment auction.
She doesn't have any breasts.
No.
What's she doing with a bra?
All women wear bras.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You don't have to if you don't have, and she doesn't have any.
Well, she's had a 3-month-old baby, so maybe they've grown. 3-month-old boy.
Now they've gone bad.
So they're still warm and moist.
Lactatious.
Lactatious, they are.
Almost a tasty of Fruit Punch.
The Jewish Federation of Greater Seattle has dropped Leonard Nimoy from its October 23rd fundraiser because of a book he published recently containing pictures of naked women. The book is entitled Shekinah, which is a term used to describe the feminine presence of God in the Jewish belief. And Nimoy is a bit shocked at the Jewish Federation's actions because he meant the book to be a celebration of his faith.
I've seen that website.
Which one?
Nimoy's, or it's not his website. It's somebody that's carrying his photos.
Okay.
So it's not like it's LeonardNimoy.com.
Right.
That's pretty slick, Jack.
What is?
He's an old guy taking pictures of naked women for Jesus.
I never thought of it that way. I don't think that's the way he meant it.
He's taking pictures of naked chicks.
Yeah.
How could you think of it any other way?
It's a celebration of his faith. The female.
Cans. They are artsy. They're all black and white.
The feminine presence of God in Judaism.
By taking pictures of naked chicks. I'm telling you, it's genius. An old guy gets to take pictures of hot new
and calls it art.
Right. And he's doing it for Jesus.
Never thought of that.
Genius.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Eddie Falco's TV family, The Sopranos, known to engage now and then in some pretty cruel and violent acts, but it seems like Eddie's used to that because...
What, Dan?
Edie
Falco. I'm sorry. Edie Falco is used to that because
her
own
chick?
brother...
Yeah. Oh, good going, JD. How many D's?
That's one, Edie.
All right.
Her 37-year-old brother, Paul Falco, beat up his fiancée and threatened her with a butcher knife. Should probably mention that she is legally blind albino. According to the police report, Paul whooped ass on the 27-year-old Lauren Polio on Sunday.
Identify me. Go ahead.
Because of something he had done the previous night. Polio told police she was in the process of apologizing to Falco when he started to slap her around and push her, then held a butcher knife to her throat. For some reason, their wedding has been called off. She's a legally blind albino.
What does it matter that she's an albino?
It doesn't. It's just part of the story. I'm just reading it. I'm not making any comment.
The blind part I can see being appropriate.
Why?
Or worth mentioning. Well, he's not just beating on a chick. He's beating on a blind one.
Yes.
I don't understand the albino part.
That's just part of the story. I don't know either.
Obviously, you deemed it necessary to read it. Racist.
And finally, I'm not a racist.
I'll figure out how to twist it.
Okay, take your time. Finally, a nice, interesting story. Russell Palmgren's wife, 92-year-old Pussy Palmgren of Soulsby.
Liar. You're making this up.
I'm not.
You get this off of another,
No.
Where'd it come from?
From the Buck County Courier-Times.
Oh.
Pussy Palmgren of Soulsby, Pennsylvania. She'd been losing her battle with ovarian cancer for 2 years, so her family was sort of prepared for her eventual passing. What they weren't prepared for was her husband of 47 years. He got liver cancer. He decided to go home and spend his last few days with her. Doctors advised against it, but they finally sent him home in a hospital bed. Nurses set him up in the same room as Pussy. The next day, they both slipped into comas. 3 days later, exactly 15 minutes apart, they died.
Who died first? Did Pussy go first?
Yes.
You can normally tell
Pussy passed. When Russell died 15 minutes later.
When a pussy's dead.
How's that? He says, the quote is, "It's really wonderful because they were in love for so many years. It's wonderful that they went together."
See, what do you want to bet? She knew she was about to die and she went over and strangled him.
We're both in a coma.
I bet she came out, God, a bitch to the end. Came out of the coma just long enough to kill him, and then she died.
Doubt it.
All women are like that.
She was 92. Pussy Palmgren. Okay, there's news and information. Brought to us by Sam's Boat. A lot of fun. We'll be out there Thursday night at West Technology Boulevard, Stemmons near Northwest Highway. I'll be there from 9 to 11 o'clock. Have Harley Davidson Open Road Tour concert tickets with Aerosmith and Stone Temple Pilots. Texas Motor Speedway, October 26th and 27th. We'll see you there. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Bust it.
And now, back to the Russ Martin Show with J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, associate producer Eddie Boyd, and Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
The limited edition Russ Martin Show Police and Fire poster is on sale now. To buy yours, go to russmartin.com.
All right, 608, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks, White Lightning.
Live, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Nextel in Richardson, northbound 75 Central. Just before Rampole, there's an accident. It's off to the right shoulder, but you got a biter on. Look for delay. Eastbound, Highway 121 at Hillcrest, there's an accident. Eastbound, only the left lane is open. Westbound is shut down entirely. Traffic's being detoured on to northbound Hillcrest. That's causing a lovely delay. And in Louisville, southbound I-35 Stevens before Corporate Drive, there's an accident. That one blocked in the right lane, causing a backup to Fox Avenue. This report brought to you by your Nissan dealer. October is National Car Care Month. Take your Nissan to any participating Nissan dealer service department and get a free 100-point inspection for your Nissan. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM White Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. All right, 47 for the low tonight. Mid-60s and sunny again tomorrow. Maybe some showers by Thursday. We're at 61 degrees now. It's Talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. Thank you, Eddie. Mm-hmm. Which one would be the finisher?
The last one.
Okay. Hang on, what is this email? You got the Pope stuff loaded?
Yep.
All right. Russ, on the Rockford Files TV show, do you know what is Jim's home phone number? This will let me know if you're a Rockford Files fan. You're going to have to try harder than that.
That's easy.
Do you know it?
I don't, but I know you do.
2368-555. Bonehead. 29 Cove Road, Malibu.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we've been there.
Mm-hmm. There really is a Sandcastle restaurant there.
Yes.
Yes, Meredith?
Yes, Russ. I was hearing about your white trash wedding. A white trash party.
I'm sorry, what about it?
Well, I was thinking maybe we should have a wedding at your white trash party.
Are you wanting to get married?
Yeah, I'd like to get married. See, I'm trying to get on my fiance's insurance, and we were thinking about upping the wedding day. And what better way to do it but with Russ Martin?
Yeah, you're right. Do you have a, what is today, Monday? Do you have a license yet?
I can get one. He has two brothers that are lawyers, so there'll be no problem pushing through for a license.
And it's got to be 72 hours old before we do the ceremony.
No, no problem.
So just get that.
Okay.
And show up.
And when is this? When is the white trash party?
Friday night.
Friday? I can't do it Friday, Russ.
Oh, all right. Then it's Saturday.
No, see, I'm leaving town Wednesday to go pick up my dress.
Okay, it's tonight then.
Tonight?
Yes.
So where do you want me to show up with my groom?
Jay Gilligan's.
Huh?
Jay Gilligan's.
Jay Gilligan?
Mm-hmm. Arlington. Meet me there tonight.
Tonight?
Yes. Yeah, okay, bye. They're leaving Wednesday. The license they don't have yet. It's got to be 72 hours old. Friday's inconvenient. Bonehead.
Would you do a wedding?
The white trash party? What do I care?
Do it on stage.
I'll just use an old ceremony. I'm not writing a new one. I got plenty of old ones. What?
You could do it between Billy and Loverboy.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd appreciate that.
Since Billy's opening for Loverboy.
Well, then I'd be opening for Loverboy. Since Everett's too lazy to get with Billy Lee Davis and practice that song just so they could all do it together, Everett's going to do his stuff. Billy Lee's going to come out and do his one song. So technically, Billy's opening for Loverboy. Mm-hmm. What a way to start a career.
It's a big moment for him.
Ready to go here, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. I don't have this ready.
All right, screw it. The Pope will just now do his lovely bit.
Okay. You had the taped one.
No, you got it. You're supposed to read it. That's why we gave you the thing a long time ago.
Okay. Here it is.
That's too late now. The Pope says peace off.
But you're the benevolent Pope. You will now take these envelopes.
I don't want them now. Shove them in your right.
Crap.
What am I going to do with these envelopes?
You will take these envelopes sealed under the strictest security of Burloff and Newton, the envelopes that I have here in my meaty fingers, and provide to us the answer before we even know the question.
All right, just this one time. The first envelope. As I hold it to my head, the Space Shuttle and a Whitney Houston.
The Space Shuttle and Whitney Houston.
Name two things in Florida with the correct prompt. an old one, isn't it, Eddie? Thank you. How long you been sitting on these beats?
About 3 weeks.
Good.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No, you sit in here and you suffer with the rest of us. The next envelope, please.
You are, Pope.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
How does a black man borrow your car? Sit down, Eddie.
Don't sneak out.
Next envelope. Aristotle, Einstein, and the J.D. Ryan.
Aristotle, Einstein, and J.D. Ryan.
I am two wise men and a dope.
Thanks, Pope.
Why don't
No, thank you. No, thank you. Not my dad.
But you got to eat every 2 hours.
It's funny to hear the Pope say that.
No, it's kind of very... You didn't expect that to come out of the Pope's mouth.
The next envelope, please. Dog eat dog.
Dog eat dog.
What would you call feeding your dog Vietnamese food? I get that. Don Ho.
Don Ho.
How do you introduce Don Knotts to Courtney Love?
Don Ho.
Sit down. Sit down. Pee in your pants. There ain't a chance in hell that you're getting out of these. Bruce Springsteen and Laura Lewis. I know this one already.
Uh-oh. Bruce Springsteen and Laura Lewis.
I'm not even opening the envelope. I am the two people Dan calls their boss. Am I right? Correct. Hold on.
So you're supposed to know them before you open them.
What do people does Dean call the boss? Thank you. The next envelope. Riddle.
Riddle.
That's what I said. Riddle.
Riddle.
What do Asians call midgets? The next envelope, please. Thank you. As I hold this to my head.
Breed.
I smell another Asian joke. What does an Asian do when you cut him? I told you. This sounds like Christmas music. Vanilla shake.
Vanilla shake.
What do the brothers call Michael J. Fox? Thank you. I can't say that one. If it didn't say that, then I could say this one. What?
Read the answer first.
I'll read the answer, and then I'll let you know if I can say what's on the envelope.
Okay.
Where do people take chickens to fight? A cockery. I get it. They both head. It's a spinning. Well, I wouldn't give Laughing hysterically will not save at this speed. Shut your ass. The next envelope, please. Tommy Chong, Bob Denver, and J.D. Ryan.
Tommy Chong, Bob Denver, and J.D. Ryan.
Name 2 pot smokers and a dope.
Can I do something to piss off the Pope?
No.
Okay.
The next envelope. Car keys, a dookie ball, and a wind-up monkey with cymbals.
Car keys, a dookie ball, and a wind-up monkey with cymbals. Uh-oh.
What?
How do you keep a retard happy all day long? Please, no obligatory laughter. I figured there was going to be a midday slam there, and I was wrong. Peter Chris and McLean Stevenson.
Peter Chris and McLean Stevenson.
Name 2 people that can hang around with Dan all day. At the bus station. And finally, the last envelope. Please, no applause. The bit doesn't deserve it. Naga Hyde.
Naga Hyde.
What do you do after a knock and run? Thank you. The Bob Love Show.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming.
I don't stick my name on that bit. You're talking about the guy with the other guy that killed the retarded chick.
Yeah, and both of them are at this point trying to cop that they're too retarded to be put to death.
Well, he's been hanging on to that for a while. But I think he put together some type of legal motion and turned it in.
Is it the same one? Because there were 2 of them, so I'm not remembering which one actually did it or not.
I don't know. They were both idiots.
There was one that's redheaded and just redneckish as all get out. And the other one's got dark, greasy, and had long hair at the time. But what's keeping anybody from believing them, is they were on the run for the longest time. I mean, they knew what they did was wrong. They knew exactly what they did, and then they left, and they caught them on their way to Mexico.
Oh, I remember that when they caught him at the border.
Yeah, all of a sudden, now I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Had I gotten away, I'd have been retarded. I got caught, so retardation sunk in. Anyway, I was looking on the internet. It says at least 20 Texas death row inmates have raised mental rates. All of a sudden, everybody in Texas is retarded now.
But Texas executes them anyway.
No, not now. At least 20 Texas death row inmates have raised mental retardation as an issue in their case at trial or on appeal, and their sentences may be subject to review in light of the Supreme Court's decision prohibiting executing the mentally retarded. And here are the inmates. And as you read the crimes, it don't sound like a retard did that. Walter Bell Jr., 48, robbery and murder of Ferd Chisholm in Port Arthur in 74. That doesn't really say much. Here's one. 16-year-old Priscilla Rangel was killed during a convenience store robbery in Houston in 91. How's a retard get a hold of a gun and go into a convenience store?
And plan the robbery.
Right.
Execute the robbery and then run away.
Theodore Goynes, 49. Rape, murder of Linda Marie Tucker in Houston in 1990.
Well, what do they have to prove that they're
Eddie says all you have to do is flunk a test.
They give them a written test that lawyers have put together, and it's supposed to judge your IQ. And basically, if you know that if you're retarded, you're not going to be executed, who's going to answer the test correctly?
Right.
Even if it's a verbal test, you can sit there and be stupid.
John Paul Penry, we know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Rape and death stabbing of Pamela Mosley Carpenter in Livingston in 1979. It just goes on and on. I read this whole thing earlier today and can't believe all of these guys are using this. All of a sudden, everybody's retarded. I need a way out. Alberto Valdez, 46, slaying of a police officer in 87. They all did something, and they all left the scene. So obviously, you knew right from wrong. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you wouldn't be running. Or the rape and the murder. Well, you knew you did something wrong, so you had to kill him. That's enough to be executed. Yeah. Hello? Oh, she hung up. Was she mad, O'Malley? Like livid mad? Put her back through.
She'll call back. What was it mad about?
Her brother is mentally challenged and finds this offensive.
Oh.
What's to be offended about? Somebody goes out and commits a crime, you whack them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the excuse is.
Well, you knew when they did this, it was going to open the door for everybody to go,
That's exactly. I mean, exactly. That's all they had to do.
You were on death row, wouldn't you? I mean, wouldn't you go? Hey.
Wait a minute, I'm on death row. Excuse me, sir. Yes.
Oh my God! Let him out.
Rape, murder of gas station clerk during a robbery in Lufkin in 1984. A lot of these guys should already be dead. And the fact that this decision came down from the Supreme Court, I think 20 states are affected. 19 states already said we don't execute tards.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at that also. The list of people.
All right, screw it. It's pissing me off.
Well, obviously these guys are going to have long criminal histories. Seems like they could just look at their past history and say, you've committed 20 crimes. We know you're not mentally handicapped.
And there's got to be more to it than just a test you got to take. Because you could go, I mean, what if I went to prison and all of a sudden I just went, excuse me, sir? And then I flunked the test.
Yeah,
they're not going to not put me to death just because of that. You got to have some kind of history. Because one of these guys is saying now after they did all of this, was it retarded?
Prove I'm not?
Yeah. Prove I'm not retarded. Can I go now?
Well, they're not going to be out, but they're just not going to be put to death.
I know it.
Just unbelievable. And I'm with you. Why does that affect whether you can put them to death or not? It's almost easier.
That's what I've been saying all along. Yeah. They don't know what's coming. It's not cruel. It needs to be done. And since they're retarded, they can't be rehabilitated. I don't know why the Supreme Court would even waste the time with this. They can't be rehabilitated. You don't want to run the risk of them getting out. Give them a push-up pop and then you whack them. If they're that retarded, you just tell them that they're 85 and it's time to die. Okay.
You got a point.
Here's your cake. Eat all of it in the icing. Now go get in that hole. All right. When did we do news last?
Just a little bit ago. We can do it again if you want to.
I mean, has it been an hour or what?
Been about 40 minutes. 35, 40 minutes.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
Tell Russ, tell him to give him push-up pops with that crap they inject them with. They don't know the difference anyhow. It's damn retarded.
I hate you.
Damn.
What do we have to play, Eddie?
We can play Could the Answer Be C?
What do we have to give away, Dan?
We have Vermont teddy bears for Sweetest Day, and we also have
I told you. I had a good run on stuff last week. Today's show was going to suck.
It didn't suck.
Shut up. Don't you feel the stench in the air?
No.
I feel it.
You always want somebody to suck up to you when I make you a compliment. It's shut up.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. I won't say it.
What?
Nothing.
I'll turn the microphone. What? Say it. Hurry. Oh, with Joy?
No, quit it.
Who was it?
Quit it.
What was it?
Nothing.
You almost said it. Say it now.
It's just that whole...
I can milk this for 26 minutes.
It's just
say it.
It's the you never compliment me thing, and then you compliment somebody, and they go, shut up, I don't believe it. Well, then I'm going to quit complimenting you. It's very frustrating, and it just flashed back when you said that. I want people to suck up to me. Your show's great. Shut up.
I didn't ask you to tell me it was great. I know when sucks. That's the difference between me and other shows. I know when I'm sucking, and right now I'm sucking.
I think the show's been fun today. The Pope bit sucked.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
Eddie wrote that.
I know. That's why I said that.
3 weeks ago.
It would have sucked 3 weeks ago.
It was more topical then.
Much. What were we going to do here? I forgot. I was in the middle of sucking. I feel like in the middle of a low-pressure system. About to create my own hurricane.
You play Who's the Big Dumbass?
Nah, give me the answer be C. I bet there's some slams in that someplace. Those always make me laugh. Then we'll break, and I'm going home early.
Okay.
See, I knew it. Last Friday, great show.
Oh.
Today, crash and burn.
There's not.
These better not suck, Eddie. Don't take them back away from me.
Start at the bottom and go that way.
All right. Is this the finisher?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, Dan. We're giving away what?
One pair of tickets to the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour, October 26th and 27th at the Texas Motor Speedway. 4-pack of passes to the Platinum Club and tickets to the White Trash Party featuring Loverboy October 18th at Jay Gilligan's.
All right.
Also a $50 gift certificate to proflowers.com.
I just need one, O'Malley. I don't need to know his name. Just put him on hold. All right, here we go. You ready? Hello?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Sure.
Do you know how we play this?
Yep.
Okay. Then here we go. You're going to have to get all these right to win this fabulous prize pack.
Okay.
There's new scientific evidence that natural blinds may, A, be extinct in 200 years, B, genetically inferior to brunettes, C, the only one's dumb enough to listen to the damn, that was loud. All right. I hit the delay because that was too loud. Contrary to popular belief, scientists say that there is no correlation between penis size and A, big feet, B, ethnicity, C, the ability to score with Courtney Love.
C.
Yeah. Trying to talk Bob McNeil into giving him his own show. Dan said, A, I used to do my own show in college. B, working with Russ, I feel I've learned from the best. Or C, compared to some of the other choices, it would be like getting a top of the line Yugo. John Lennon's murderer will not get out on parole. The parole board said that they couldn't release him because A, he admitted to planning the murder because John Lennon was a hypocrite. B, his prison life is very structured and he might not do well on the outside. Or C, he wouldn't promise to move to Dallas and finally put a stop to the Dan Lewis show.
C.
Yeah, there's some slams in there.
Aren't you astute? Working my way up the list. Okay. Michael Jackson's ex-brother-in-law has written a book about the Jackson family. In it, he tells of watching Michael beat down Bubbles the chimp. In response, Michael said, A, it's a total lie, I'd never hurt an animal. B, he has to be sensational to sell books. Or C, the little bastard hired a squirrel and wanted to do his own thing.
C.
Sweet Home Alabama is A, a new romantic comedy starring Reese Witherspoon, B, a new sitcom on NBC, or C, the most sung-along song at tractor pulls.
C.
You stole that one, didn't you?
I'm good at this game.
Yes, you are.
I know it.
Quite impressive.
I know.
The Klan must be proud. Biblical scholars are pointing to recent events to say that the book of Revelations is coming to pass. Their main point is A, Christians are being persecuted and put to death. B, the seas and rivers are beginning to die. Or C, the Antichrist might very well get his own talk show, The Dan Lewis Show. Yes. Santa Reno said that her failure to win election in Florida was due to A, inadequate polling places. B, she was carrying too much of Bill Clinton's bad luggage. C, Parkinson's is bad, but with all her extra skin, it's just plain gross. J.D. Ryan recently had the hair removed from his rear portal. He said it was because A, Joy said it was sexier. B, no more dingleberries. Or C, at family functions, he's faster at playing Let's Hide Daddy.
All right.
And finally, God, is it only 6:39?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my head. In a statement about being denied bail, Robert Blake said, I don't understand why, because A, you're supposedly innocent until proven guilty. B, they're taking out their frustrations about OJ on me. Or C, Dan Lewis gets his own show, and what I supposedly did was bad.
C.
Did I read that right? Close enough. Well, he got them all, Dan. Tell him the fabulous prize that he has. I'm sorry, there's your mic.
Waiting for the music.
Just start.
All right, congratulations. You win a pair of tickets to the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour, October 26th and 27th at the Texas Motor Speedway, featuring Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, Johnny Lang, and more. A 4-pack of passes to the Platinum Club. And
do you really want your own show? Because this crap's going to happen from time to time, and you got to sit here and you got to wallow in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The White Trash Party featuring Loverboy, October 18th at Jay Gilligan.
And there's a chance that it's going to happen to you more than me.
I understand. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations. Call 214-373-8000. Plus, you get a $50 gift certificate to proflowers.com. Go to proflowers.
Weirder things have happened. They have.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're right. But
Dan thinks he's ready. Dan can go on. Forget the fact that I've supported him over these many years.
And we'll continue to support him. Oh, maybe not.
I will. I told Bob, I said, regardless of wherever you put Dan and his squirrels, I'll promote it.
And I appreciate it.
Everybody thought when I took over, my point is, when I took over for Stern back in 97, everybody went, see it. Well, it's just a matter of time before, the Hindenburg happens to you.
You were stepping into a bad place.
Dan's not going to step into a bad place.
No,
he's going to step in and create one.
Man,
it wasn't because
Dan, I'm short on material today. Just take the abuse and shut up. You can get your own slam monkey. Won't that be fun?
Okay.
You get your own guy that you put in the barrel from time to time, and when things get a little lean, you pound on him for a while. Next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock.
Anyway,
what are we going to say, John?
I'm just saying it wasn't a reflection of the show. It was just where you were stepping into. It's hard to follow Stern. It could have been anybody. It's a tough place to be.
You're proving my point.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Don't.
Oh, sorry.
Because now the conversation's over.
Oh. Dan will do great. Dan's very educated. He's smart. Got the 4.0.
Fetner was asking me Friday after the show. He goes, this is a bit, right? I went, no, it's not a bit. Dan wants his own show. He's been here, been with me for 5 years. Produced a TV show for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready to go. It's not a bit. I swear to Jesus, unless this is a host job on me, and I don't know. And if it is, it's pretty damned elaborate because Bob McNeil is in on it. Dan would be in on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as I know, it's not a host. In fact, I believe Bob put an ad in one of the trade magazines for a producer for this show. It was either last week or today.
You're kidding. I haven't seen or heard anything about it.
I think it's in either Billboard or All Access, one of the two.
Well, you wouldn't want anybody from outside Because you've pulled in everybody that's your friends, people that you're familiar with and can work with.
Yeah. I just did that to piss you off.
How long have you been thinking about this, Dan, really? Is it something you've been wanting ever since college, or?
I'll tell you exactly how it played out.
I know how.
Dan sitting around the house with Laura. That ass won't let me talk. I'll just get my own show. That's what I'll do. He don't know what I got to say. He always shuts me down. I got plenty to say. People enjoy hearing my
Dan,
stories.
don't look away. Is that what happened?
Say it. You know you rant and rave about me. Swear to you don't believe in anybody.
Swear to your God, Laura.
Yeah, swear to your creator. Swear to Laura.
Well, Laura kind of got this thing going, really.
Yeah.
And she did it.
It's just something that's come up in conversation.
It ain't just come up. Tell me you don't go home pissed off at me and rant and rave and go, I can do exactly what he does. It didn't take any talent. That's easy. Say you haven't.
I have never said that.
How did you phrase it?
I have never said that you don't have any talent.
How did you phrase it?
I don't remember exactly. I have, for about the past year, felt the desire.
Mm.
And I've kept setting it aside.
It's good that Laura got you off the nickel at the party. I mean, got you going.
Off the nickel?
Did. Oh, off the center. That's just a term, sorry.
I've never heard that. Off the nickel?
Yeah, just off one spot, getting moving.
Oh.
Because if she hadn't come up to Bob at the party.
Yeah, how much longer would it have taken?
I don't know.
Did you prod her to do that at the party?
No, she's actually done that before.
Said something to Bob?
Not to Bob, but she's walked up to a boss and just spewed forth whatever was on her mind. She gets a couple of drinks in her and she'll just say whatever's on her mind.
Yike. It can be dangerous.
Yeah, it can be.
You beat her?
No, I've never hit my wife.
Then it's going to happen again. That's why it keeps happening.
I love my wife. I would never lay a hand on her in that manner.
It's so much work. I've done it. I've done talks. Not like this, but man, San Antonio, it's.
I feel I've got a knot in my stomach the size of a basketball. I am definitely
not big enough.
It's not. It's really not.
It's not.
I have a knot every day before we get on the air. What happens if we hit a dry spot? What happens if I run out of material? What happens if we go through everything that I've got and I just blank out?
Oh, I understand that more and more every day as I talk to the guys about what I want to do on the show and as I think
about the squirrels.
Yeah, the squirrels.
Okay.
And I come to understand what you go through more and more every day. The more I think about it, the more I understand why you are the way you are, why you get so angry with us when things don't go the way you want them to go.
Was that a shot?
No. It's understanding.
What you do is very hard. That's why I have no inkling to want to be over there.
So you're content where you are, John?
I love it.
Eddie, are you all right there?
Not today, but it was my fault.
Oh. More often than not, you're right on it, Eddie. Everybody has, a slow time.
Today was pathetic, though.
Yeah. I was trying to be kind. Yeah, the great thing is you wrote it and I get to throw it back at you, so I don't even have to take credit for it. I like that. All right. So we're never going to hear a tape of when the Dan Lewis show is finally done?
No, not right away.
But you'll bring me pictures of the squirrels.
I'll go ahead and bring you some pictures. I'll get them.
I just have to see what your sidekicks look like.
Well, we will never be accused of being the prettiest show on radio. Let me put it that way.
I'd say in this market, you can get a run for your money. Most people in this market are hideous.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm not hiring these guys because of their looks. They are both professional actors. One of them is a cinematographer as well.
Mm.
Both have been acting for a long time and are very talented. But
ugly's fine. Almost every successful radio show in this market is ugly. That's why Jagger sucks.
Why? Is he good looking?
He's good looking, but he's a fact.
Yeah, as well.
Oh, what are you handing me, Eddie? Don't hand me something and expect me to read it after your track record today.
I was just wanting to know if Dan's sidekicks were going to have those schlocky midday type names.
No.
You're not going to give them names like
I hate that
Ron
I hate that as much as you do.
Ron and the Chainsaw? Oh, name one of them Chainsaw.
No.
Come on, Dan.
I hate that as much as you do. I have never.
Flying Scroll?
Uh-huh, yeah. The other one's Secret. Got it.
Sorry.
JD, you go with him.
Okay.
I've never liked the schlocky radio names.
I really think you should name one of them Chainsaw.
Why?
I don't know.
That's that guy in...
the Dan and Chainsaw
No.
show.
Chainsaw's that guy in Little Rock.
All right, then don't use it. Fail.
Based on that name.
Well, see, at least then you have an excuse. I'm just trying to help you plan for the future. Not even a thank you. Shouldn't have used that effing Chainsaw name. We'd have made it.
This close.
Yeah. It's this close to success. Damn Chainsaw. All right, do the plugs. Let's get out of here. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Reach slow.
Wait, I had something I wanted to ask you about.
What?
This. Do you want to put this on Hootie Hoot to raise money for the foundation?
What, your big fat fingers?
No. Bon Jovi's guitar pick.
Oh, what you're holding?
Yeah. He gave that to me before he left. I mean, there's nothing special about it other than the fact that they finished playing.
Does he play a Fender?
I don't know. That's just what he handed.
And you know what? It's an old pick. So it's not like he just picked one up at, Guitar Center or whatever.
No, they finished playing. He looked at me and he said, we'll see you guys
hang
later.
on to it.
Richie left his too.
Oh, you have Richie Sambores?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just hang on to both of those and we'll put them on the auction site when the VIT thing is over.
Okay.
All right, we're starting again. Couldn't end this piece of crap just once. Now I got to do it twice.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get in the studio audience, to make a donation to the Listener Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. The Russ Martin Show Police and Firefighter poster is now available for purchase. For more information, just go to russmartin.com and click on News. Design of the Russ Martin Show poster by Junebug Graphics, junebuggraphics.com, and printing courtesy of the Imaging Bureau, imagingbureau.com. For more information on the White Trash 2002 party, October 18th at Jay Gilligan's in Arlington, featuring Loverboy, you can find that at russmartin.com as well. To email us during the show and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news director's links and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, go to eddieboyd.com. My website is now online. You can find that at danlewis.net. For information about the rest of the station, go to 1053fmtalk.com.
All right, somebody just sent me a link on breaking news that says Maryland police are investigating a former Marine who owns a white van in connection with the shootings near D.C. Then it goes on, but that's the basic headline. Oh, God, I'd give cash if he was out in the parking lot today.
Let it.
All right.
The VIT passed us to bid on the... Left that out, I'm sorry.
I don't care.
HootieHoot.com.
You done now?
Yes.
Thank you.
See y'all tomorrow.
Maybe.
Bye.